Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
And you're watching another 2000 point Warhammer 40k battle report by Glasshammer Gaming. Aaron in his lovely elite shirt.
Yes.
If you haven't already, guys, please hit the subscribe button, notifications bell just below Aaron in the corner over there, so you know each time we release one of these videos. And if you enjoy our content and you'd like more additional content, more exclusive content, amazing discounts off our web store, or if you like what we do here and you'd just like to support the channel, then head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. Today's game was one voted on by yourselves. Now, initially, Dan was going to be playing Tau, and then I asked you guys what you wanted me to play against the Tau. Dan is boring, and Aaron has flown over from Gibraltar for the time being, so we thought we'd get Aaron on to play the Tau, because Dan is boring. So Aaron is now playing the Tau, and you guys voted, and the votes came in, and you voted for me to play the Blood Angels that I haven't played on the channel in over 6 months. So this should be very, very interesting. It's Aaron's Farsight Enclaves.
Yes, my Farsight Enclaves.
Very nice. Against my Blood Angels. Let's show you the lists.
Right guys, so the second time I'm on the channel here, and I'm taking the Tau today. Usually I run them as Tau set, but I wanted to try something different, so I'm taking Farsight Enclaves this time, which is really cool and has a whole bunch of commanders, which is what I love about the Farsight Enclaves. So today we're taking 2 different detachments. It's a patrol, and it's a 2 patrols actually, because I can fit them with the troops. So 2 patrols. We got 3 HQs in there. So the first one is going to be the Cold Star commander. I wanted 3 commanders in the list, and I'd already chosen that I was going to put the Crisis and the Enforcer in there, and I wanted a 3rd one, and I think the Cold Star is awesome. So I put him in there in order to get some angles with his boost and give Crisis 8-inch advance, which I really like. So he's got 2 plasmas. He's got a normal burst cannon, which I've upgraded to be the DW02 advanced burst cannon, and a high output burst cannon as well. So he does loads of shots. He's really tricksy and just has a lot of output. And then he hasn't got any water traits or relics on him. That's just how he is. So then he's got a unit of 10 breaches with him in his patrol, and that's it. That's the only part of his patrol. The second patrol has got 2 commanders. Again, Farsight Enclaves allows me to take 2. It is so cool. So I've got the Warlord, who's an Enforcer commander, and I've paid a CP for him to have the Begel Hunter's Plate, I think it is, as his relic. And I spent another CP to give him the Precision of the Hunter as a Warlord trait. He's taking 2 Cyclic Iron Blasters. He's taking 1 Plasma, and he's taking a Flamer that I've upgraded to be the Thermoneutronic Projector. So he, with his full rolls to hit and wound, he's got combat and shooting, which I really like. So he's a beast. Having combat in Tau, I think, is really important because you only really play one movement and the shooting phase really well. Being able to at least have a threat in combat, I think, is really nice. So he's there. And the second one, he also, as an Enforcer, allows a Crisis unit to gain OBSEC, which, because I only have 2 troop choices, I think is really important, because if not, I know that Manny's being Rights of War, and that's a lot of OBSEC coming my way, so I need to have a way of contesting objectives. The second commander is a Crisis commander in that patrol. So he is really good. I've paid a CP to give him the Exemplar of the Monk car. Again, one of the best Warlord traits. I think it's really good with Crisis bombs and everything. And then he has an AFP, which I've upgraded to be the Dominator frag launcher, which is really nice, because that one, when it gets a successful hit, if you force a unit to take a leadership test, you take it as an additional -4, which is really good to try and force those morales, which is really nice. So he's taken that. He's taken 2 Cyclics, and he's taken a Plasma Rifle as well. No relics or anything else in him, just spend the CP for that. And obviously, Crisis are great. Being able to fall back and shoot and ignore hit modifiers is really nice for a unit. So I've got him there. Then I've got, in my elites, I've got a unit of stealth suits. So I think because, it might be tied in with my secondary choices, I think that R&D is really good one for Tau. And I think having a stealth suit unit is really good to be able to do all the quarters. I'm taking a 5-man today purely because that's the models that I have here. I think a 6-man obviously would be a bit more efficient, but still 3 suits and 2 drones in order to try and play those quarters for R&D. Then obviously a second unit of just Fire Warriors as well, just being my troop choices, helping with R&D and helping to actually hold my backfield objectives. In fast attack, I've got 2 units of Crew Hounds, 2 units of 4 for 24 points. They're so good. They're so cheap. They're so nice. Forward move as well if I want to have a pre-game move as well. Help with screening and help with taking objectives, which I'll need, especially later on in the game when I want to push out with Carrion. Because I probably will be playing Carrion with this list. I think it'll fit quite nice when everything starts exploding everywhere. Then the other elite unit is the big Crisis team. So like this is the big meat and potatoes of the list. It's a huge unit of 5 with a marker drone, and every single suit has a plasma, a fusion, and a cyclic. So we're going full ham on the damage, loads of damage. A bit short range. The plasmas have 30, the other two are 18 and 12, but I think that packs a punch. Then I've also taken stims and iridium on the leader. And then to round it off, I have 2 units of bodyguards, crisis bodyguards with 2 cyclics, and every single crisis suit has target lock as well, and then a marker drone on them. There's 2 marker drones on every commander, and then I've got 2 heavy support. I've got the Hammerhead, who's just taking gun drones, and 2 Seeker missiles. It's a great unit. And I've taken, trying a bit different, a Riptide. I've seen people use him. I want to try him out. I've given the ion on him, 2 plasma rifles, and for free upgrade, he's got target lock, velocity tracker, and early warning override. So we'll see how we get on, and hopefully we'll try and fish up and fry some of these bloody units.
You asked for it, guys. You voted for me to play Blood Angels against the Tau, and here it is. Fun fact for you guys, Blood Angels haven't been on the channel in over 6 months because they haven't won a vote. But now they won this vote, and you guys obviously want to see Blood Angels in action. So I just put together a little bit of a list. It's a good list. It's not great because some of the options I've taken, like these 5 guys taken on the side, not very optimal choice at all. But this is my Blood Angel collection at the moment, at the time of recording. So I'm going to be adding to it. I'm definitely going to be adding some Death Company, some more Sanguinary Guard, things like that, some Assault Marine, so that I can take units like these Death Company Intercessors out. I don't really like them, but the army is pretty cool. Let's get into it. So I have got a patrol detachment and a vanguard detachment. In the patrol detachment, I've got Commander Dante, absolute beast, converted Commander Dante. He's so cool. Gifted to me actually by Andrew Foote from D6 Evolution, the channel. And he just gave me his Dante, and I cherish that model. I think he's absolutely awesome. So I'm never going to swap him out. So yes, Commander Dante, and he's my warlord, so I gain a CP for that. But then I paid the 1 CP for him to have his warlord trait, which is Heroic Bearing. In that detachment, I've got 3 troops. I have got 1 unit of 5 infiltrators and 2 units of 5 incursors. And then I have 2 units of Vanguard veterans, 1 10-man Vanguard veteran unit and 1 5-man Vanguard veteran unit, all armed with chainswords and lightning claws. And I most of the time combat squad the 10-man unit, so I have 5-5-5, which I think is the cooler way to play and gives you more options on the board, more flexibility. So that's what I like to do with that. That's the patrol detachment. Then I have a Vanguard detachment. In there I have a Sanguinary Priest, and he has got the Rights of War Warlord trait, and also the icon of the Angel Relic, because I think giving everyone an obsec in 6 inches is great, and then give everyone reroll charges in 6 inches is also great. So he's like a key piece in the army. I have a Librarian Dreadnought with Quickening and Wings of Sanguinius, just because I like him. The Librarian Dreadnought is there just because I like him. And in that detachment, I've just got 6 elites. And those 6 elites are 2 units of 5 Death Company, both armed with Inferno Pistols and Power Swords on everybody. 3 units of 5 Sanguinary Guard, because they are just absolutely boss, all armed with Angelus bolt guns and in Carmine swords. And then the 6th elite is 1 unit of 5 Death Company Intercessors, just because I had them painted as Death Company. I think they're really cool. Maybe not the most optimal choice, but I like them. Right guys, secondaries for this army. It plays some of them very, very well. I went for Relentless Assault for the first one because I need to get units in Aaron's deployment zone, but I'm a combat army. I'm going to be charging my opponent, otherwise I'm not going to be winning the game anyway. So that's why I took Relentless Assault. My second one was Raise the Banners High, because I can raise 2 banners very comfortably and defend them all game. That's like a guaranteed 10 points, maybe a few more, but like a guaranteed 10 points. So I'm playing for 10 on Raise the Banners, hopefully 12 on Relentless Assault if I can get into Aaron's deployment zone 3 times. That's what I'm aiming for. And then the third one I went for was Fury of the Lost, because I have 2 units of Death Company and a unit of Death Company Intercessors. And if at some point the Death Company Intercessors come out and shoot like some Crew Hounds or Breachers, or the last drone in a unit dead or something like that, I'll get 3 points. And then the Death Company unit's obviously great at going in there, shooting some of the Infernos, charging, but then also when they die, I get extra points.
So secondaries for me, pretty simple. First one is Decisive Action. Stranglehold is gone, but Tau have won anyway. So that allows me to just hold 3 for 3 turns of the game. Second one I've gone for is an action secondary. I've gone for Retrieve Nephilim Data. I think I can get it in hopefully 3/4, try for the 4th and see what I can do. And the third one I've gone for is No Prisoners. I thought I could get some points, but Manny gives up like 13 points in the secondary. So I'm definitely going to go for that and just try and go for the table. See how many I can do.
right, guys. We're deployed. We're deployed. We're on the table. I'm a little aggressive. Aaron's a little defensive.
A bit.
I wonder why that is. Maybe a little thing called Death Company. Yeah, so like my deployment was quite simple actually. I need to be gaining ground and getting to Aaron and putting some pressure on, especially with my secondaries being Relentless Assault and Fury of the Lost. I need to defend my banners. The best way to defend my banners is by being in front of them, between them and my opponent. That's the best way to defend your banners. And then also Relentless Assault and Fury of the Lost means I need to be threatening Aaron's deployment zone. So I have this one ruin that's like kind of towards the front of my deployment zone, and I just crammed as much in there as possible and then splattered a few of the units around. So I've got both of my Death Company units, 2 Sanguinary Guard units, a Vanguard unit, and my Death Company Intercessors. I've got 6 5-man units behind that one little ruin. I've got my Sanguinary Priest in there. I've got Dante in there, and then I've got my Libidred to the very edge because he can't get shot with Lookout Sir. And then in my back objective, I've got 1 unit of Vanguard Vets because I couldn't quite fit everything over there. So 1 unit of Vanguard Vets is sat at the back. They can like probably go into reserve and come back down, or they can go here when a unit goes out, and so on. Then I've got 1 unit of 5 Infiltrators. Now they're quite interesting. I actually had a unit of Assault Intercessors instead of Infiltrators, and my Death Company Intercessor unit was a 6-man unit. But I had 5 points spare, and what I realised was I was like, there's no point having 6 Death Company Intercessors because I was like, they could run then, but they're not troops. And then I realised Death Company can't do actions. So I was like, there might as well be a 5-man unit then. So I dropped that 1 Intercessor, and it gave me the points to upgrade my Assault Intercessors to Infiltrators. And I've actually found that they're the perfect unit to sit on your backfield objective if your opponent doesn't have much deep striking, like Aaron doesn't have much deep striking, then they can hold my backfield objective and have the 12-inch bubble, so nobody can drop in and charge me off my home objective, which I think is a big, like upside.
It's very cool.
Yes, that's what they're doing there. And then I've got 1 unit of 5 Sanguinary Guard and 5 Vanguard hiding behind this ruin. I couldn't use the whole ruin because I couldn't go up to there because my deployment zone cut me off. But I'm fairly well hidden with those 10 guys. They can't really get shot turn 1. And then I've got 5 Incursors that forward deployed outside of my quarter onto that objective, just so I can raise a banner turn 1. And the same on this side, really. I put 5 Incursors there, and this is just to put pressure on this flank, because I know Aaron's going to want to advance this way with breaches, then next turn he can do like Rund over here, so they're there as like maybe we can go in and kill some breaches at some point. But then I know he's got his bodyguards there, they went down first, but I don't know if 2 bodyguards can kill them, so I was like, maybe I can survive 2 bodyguards, and if I can, it's a cheeky little banner thing. Or if I go first, raise a cheeky little banner there, and I've got 5 upset models on it that he needs to come and take off. So that was the thinking there. And because I've gone so aggressive here, you'll notice I've put my 2 Death Company units on the front line because I do have a command point. So I can Forlorn Fury because it's 5-man units for 1 CP. So I can move a Death Company unit 12 and then another 12 and then charge. So that's why you'll see how Aaron's deployed.
Yeah.
What was your thinking there,
So
bro?
most of my deployment is around Forlorn Fury. It's so scary to me that they move 24 and then charge with +1, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he can get wherever he wants. So I was like, okay, so I started by screening out with the Coot Hounds a little bit, and I've tried to make this little castle so that the only thing you can really hit is either like the Riptide, who has early warning override, so he has to either charge from behind or I get some free Overwatch on him. Or here, I can make it into the Enforcer, and he's quite tanky. So even though what they're power swords, right? They hurt quite a bit. At least he won't get into the crisis suits. So I've tried to
put yes, because here. those crisis suits don't have the 4-up invent.
They do not. No.
So guys, they hurt a bit.
They do.
So I'll just quickly explain one little thing. When they move 12, as long as I leave 1 Death Company here, and then the other 4 can be as far forward as they want. If I leave 1 Death Company there, the Sang Priest can put them in the Assault Doctrine, and then Dante can put his Chapter Master rerolls on them before they go, because he's got a 9-inch range on that, because I gave him his Warlord trait. So then all of a sudden, the 2 attacks they have base go to 3 for charging, 4 for being Death Company, 5 for being in the Assault Doctrine, and you go, that squad's got 25 attacks with full rerolls to hit.
Yep.
And of course, Power Swords now make your Strength 5. So with my +1 to wound, I'm wounding suits on 3s. So I'll just go like 16 saves, AP -4 now because of the Assault Doctrine, so no save. Just 16 straight through. That's
Yeah.
like 4 suits.
So I had to just try and.
So that's
They
why
had to be
you're,
screened.
yeah, that's why Aaron's gone that far back. Because obviously you might look at my list and go, well, man, he hasn't got a hammer squad, so it's not that scary. But the Forlorn Fury is actually still very scary on the power sword unit. But it's not just because the power swords, because you might be thinking, well, why is Aaron put his Riptide at the back then, if he's got the early warning override? Well, they've got Inferno pistols. It's 5 power swords and Inferno pistols. So if, after moving 24 with full rerolls to hit, I can shoot my Inferno pistols. And if 2 go through that invulnerable on that Riptide, you should take an average of 11 damage because it's D6 plus 2.
It's great,
so
isn't
it's 2d6 plus 4. So if 2 go through, he should lose 11 wounds. And then he's like, you know, on very risky territory and not operating like he wants to. So that's why Aaron's gone a bit more defensive there. But you'll notice he's got decisive action and he's probably going to play that for Kauyon. So he doesn't really need to come out and play for primary until like turn 3.
Yeah.
And that's one important thing is I'm looking at the middle of the board here going,
Go there.
I can't really afford to stand on that objective. So I'm probably never going to get a 12 on the primary. Unless these guys come through. That's why I've done this little thing on the side over here. Yeah. So I'm probably just playing for my 8 and then the conversion for a 10. And I think I'll be happy with that. But Aaron's basically doing the exact same thing without going for that with the first 3 turns. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can last and then survive Kauyon. It's going to be very, very interesting, but I really hope he goes first here. That would be great. One less turn of shooting would be fantastic.
With the amount of stuff I've tried to stop, I really want you to go first.
I can tell. Strangely enough, I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
So here goes that all-important roll. What do you want, Aaron? Do you want the winning white or an orange dice?
Winning white.
Winning white.
Winning white rolls a lot of...
They're all high though, mate, because it's winning white.
But it's me rolling. So, you know...
You're not Dan. Only Dan rolls ones, mate.
Who do you think you are?
Here we go then. Oh no.
Oh
no.
Yes.
We have to go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
It worked.
Well, I will be Forlorn Furying, guys, because I do have Fury of the Lost.
Yeah.
So getting them in there, charging even some breaches turn 1, I'll happily sacrifice 150 point unit for an 80 point unit if it gets me 4 points.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
so
go
good. It's so good.
Alright guys, I'm putting a little bit of pressure on turn 1 because I need to be getting my points. Like I said, Relentless Assault and Fury of the Lost are 2 of my secondaries that I want to get good points on. Raise the Banners is my best one because I can raise 2, maybe 3 and defend them. But Relentless Assault and Fury of the Lost, you know, that relies on me going into Aaron. But getting the first turn, although it wasn't great because my primary game gets hurt a little bit, only gets hurt a little bit, but my secondary game gives me a few points for going first and getting into Aaron's deployment zone with Forlorn Fury and then charging. So that's what I've done there. I've used Forlorn Fury. And what I did was I moved my Death Company unit that was over here, 12 inches. So the front guys were like there, but then the back guy had to stand here. So he was within 6 of him and 9 of Dante. So Dante put the Chapter Master rerolls on them, and then Sanguinary Priest put them in the Assault Doctrine. And then they moved another 12 with their normal move. And they're planning on shooting 2 melters into the Fire Warriors, because killing 2 doesn't make my charge any longer, but if I kill 3, it does. Yeah. So I'm just going to fire 2 melters at the Fire Warriors and then charge in there. And hopefully that should get me 3 points for killing someone with a Death Company unit. And also, it'll get me 4 points on Relentless Assault, because at the end of my turn, I'll have more units in Aaron's deployment zone than he does in my deployment zone. So so that'll be a good chunk of points there. Yeah. My Incursors over there raised a banner. Then my Infiltrators over here raised a banner. And my Incursors over here raised a banner. And then my Librarian Dreadnought advanced 12 right next to them. So he's got Lookout Sir at the moment. But he's planning on casting Wings of Sanguinius and then going and standing here. So just to defend them a little bit. So that banner might actually stand for a turn. Which would be quite interesting if that banner stood for a turn.
He's going to fail that psychic power.
Yeah, I really need that power to go off, guys.
Oh, and
very important.
I've gone Kauyon. Because why not?
Because
I'll go on Kauyon.
Turn 3, 4, 5 is when he needs to come out after he's killed me.
And
then basically from here, what I did was I advanced the Vanguard unit that was there, 16, and they just took the place of the Death Company that moved out, the 5 Death Company. So that was an easy little jump out, jump in. And the rest of it's just stood still because I have no ruin in the middle to bridge my gap, like to bridge my approach to get to Aaron. So I'm going to struggle a little bit on that front. But over here, the Sanguinary Guard unit and the Vanguard unit that were there, they both advanced over there. And obviously the one incurser that stayed on the objective raised the banner. And then these 2 units advanced to there. So next turn, what I can do is I can, because I've realized now that there's no ruin to bridge my gap and my approach to Aaron and make it so that I can do it, I'm going to have to start using Upon Wings, I think it's called, Upon Wings of Fire. Just pulling them off the board into reserve and then bringing them back in next turn and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to start doing stuff like that, which isn't the end of the world. And that's it, really. So it's going to be 2 melter pistols and a charge, and then casting 1 power over here. Now, this power is very important, guys, because I've only got 1 CP. Now, that charge over there is an auto charge. It's a double 1 because it's a 3-inch charge, but I get +1. So a double 1 is a 3. But Aaron can make that me needing a 4 on the dice with the -2. Now, a 4 on the dice doesn't really scare me because I've got a CP, and I'm like, I've got to roll a 4 with a reroll. It's fine. That's gonna happen. He probably won't waste the CP at that point if I still have my CP.
Yeah.
But if I fail this power and I have to re-roll the power,
oh, I will.
then he'll spend the CP over there. Then it's like a 1 in 12 that I failed the charge,
yes.
which would deny me 7 points. So I don't want that to happen.
It's
so
double 1.
Wings go off on?
Wings goes off on a 6.
Goes off on a 2
Oh,
down.
Wings goes off on a
on a
6.
6.
So let's try this, baby. Woo!
Oh!
It's a fool. But I think I'm just going to leave him there.
Okay.
Because he's still got lookout, sir.
He does.
So
He
he
does.
does.
Yeah, he's
That's
not
all right.
absurd, but yeah. As soon as 3 of those Marines die, he can get punked in the face.
Yeah, which I'm okay with because I think I need that. That's 7 points.
I think you've been a chicken. You can roll a 4.
I think the
You've
points.
just rolled a 4.
I think the points are more
See?
important.
Just roll a 4. Chicken.
Yeah, I think the points are more important, so I'm gonna just save the CP on that bit.
Let's go.
And then there's no point doing quickening because he's not gonna get charged by anyone. No one's gonna charge him. So I might as well cast it just in case.
Perils. Let's
We'll
go.
see.
I was going to say.
There's just a 4 again.
There's your 4.
Those are the 4 dice. Those are the 4s dice. And then we just got to go over there. Now, the thing over here as well, guys, is I do have, it's a double 1 charge to them, but it's a 5 on the dice to charge the Recruit Hounds as well. Because if I kill 2 units, I get an extra point for Fury of the Lost.
Ah.
But I'd be sacrificing 7 points to try and get 1 point.
Yeah. If he
If
does
I fail
that,
the charge.
I'd probably
And there he will
-2
-2 me to make it a
a 7.
7 on the dice. So that's not worth it.
Yeah.
So that's why you might be wondering why I'm not going for the Recruit Hounds, but it's because of that.
Okay.
So 1 point is not worth 7. So I'm going to shoot my 2 Infernal Pistols.
Yeah.
Are those
Oh, yeah.
guys hitting on 3s with Chapter Master rerolls and then killing on 2s. That's 1 dead.
Haha.
1 dead breacher.
I'll put the 1 here at the back.
So it begins.
Oh no, he's dead. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, the Libby dread. But you know what? Every game he fails wings at some point.
Yeah, he does,
At some point.
when he needs it. That's when.
Yeah, when he needs it. When he needs it, he fails it. Right, and then I'm going to charge those 5 warriors, and that's it, really. 8.
See?
I know, but it's still worth it.
It's the mental war. It's the mental
It's
war.
still worth it. So the back guy
Aaron's
gets to go
living
9.
In his head, rent free.
The
He
back
knows.
guy ends up where the front guy
He's
is,
stressed, you
just
know.
for pile-ins, and then the rest will get in.
Yeah.
Now, how many do you have on this, actually, Aaron?
I've got 2.
Because you know what this is, guys? Plus 4 points if I hold it
Why?
for the primary.
Oh, well, yes.
Because that's Aaron's home one.
I will kill you, though.
So, right, so
You won't be there.
I'm actually going to do that, guys, and I'll show you here.
You won't be
So
there.
yeah, Dan comes over with the camera. I can show you here. So I will just go like so. So like that. And then I will be able to fight through this guy into them. And then these 3 will be able to consolidate
The
onto
guy
the
you put
objective.
on top of there, he's actually on the bottom.
Yeah, he's exactly on the bottom floor. I'm just
Yeah.
putting them to show you guys that that's where he is on the bottom floor. And then basically these 3 here will all be able to get on. Well, even this guy, because he's like, however far he is from a Recruit Hound, when he moves that way, he'll get even closer to the unit. So I think that should be okay.
Unless that guy there survives. And then they have to consolidate this way.
Yeah. That could happen. That actually could happen. So let's see what
100%,
happens.
100%. Hitting on 2s,
So
rolling,
what I'll
winning on
do,
2.
I'll do the first 3.
Yeah.
I'll do the first 3. So they're hitting on 3s. And they have full rerolls. So that's 15 hits.
He could still live.
and then we kill on 2s with our strength 5
Yeah.
power swords. And that is 11 dead.
Well, that's just about 9. So they are dead.
Poor little firewall.
Oh, no. Oh, well.
And I think that is definitely worth getting 4 points. Because now that's 12 points.
Yeah.
Because they got the 8 points on the secondaries and plus 4 for the primaries.
Where's
So
the plus
actually,
4?
not being able to
yes.
hold that is actually
Conversion?
not too bad now. It's been mitigated. 1 turn of holding the middle one has been earned straight away.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I will take that. So he will go that way. Just
Yes.
stay an inch away, of course. Don't need to be 2 away anymore.
Yeah, of course.
Like so.
Finally, the rule is gone. Very happy
Yeah.
about that.
There we are. So we'll just do that. And yeah, we'll just have everyone touching the
Okay.
ruin just for cover, because why the hell not? I mean, you ignore cover with most of your army,
most-
but it's still the right way to play. So
The targets have been locked.
I'll do that. And then, yeah, that's my whole turn. But the points, guys, actually going to be pretty good. So I get +6 on the bonus, because 2 of holding a No Man's Land one, 4 of holding Aaron's one. So turn 1 primary is 6. Like what? So turn 1 primary is 6 points. And then I've raised 3 banners, but don't get any points for them yet. Relentless Assault is 4 points. And Fury of the Lost is 3 points. I got 13 points in the first turn.
That's really
I'm happy
good.
with that. And then when he kills them, I'll go up to 14. Yeah!
Right then, so I need to try and get rid of these pesky Blood Angels. Now, I've been still stuck in my corner a little bit, which is kind of sad, but if I come anywhere around here that's more than within 24, I just get charged. So right now I want to try clear this out and then force him to try and move some other units to try and get things like Relentless Assault and bring out his Death Company. So the first thing I did was I gave my 2 bodyguards over there the 8-inch advance from the Cold Star, and I just moved them out 18 to get line of sight and within 9 inches of those incursors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're there. Then at the start of the movement phase, I used the Cold Star once per game move because I was thinking about keeping it to later on in the game and being like, okay, maybe I could come in one of the quarters and try and get rid of a backfield objective, but I know that it's pretty easy with the way the ruins are to screen out very well, and I'm not really going to be able to kill any of these. And I want to anyway bring down the stealth suits anyway, so if he gives me an opening, that's really where I want to use it. So I teleported him to be within 6 inches of the bodyguards and get line of sight of those guys as well to try and drop them down to at least a 2-man. Be good to kill them all. I was thinking about moving the bodyguards here to try and take the objective off, like make them obsec with the Enforcer. But then it just gives them a charge because of the threat range they have there. So I'd rather not just give them away for free. So I've stayed out of charge range there. I've moved out with a Riptide. I've just Nova Surged for extra shots because he's not really any threat range at all right there. So he's just going to try and get a bit of extra shots into these guys. Move the Crew Hounds just again out of the sort of 24, just a little bit there. I've kept the 5 suits and 1 drone unit there. They're going to start doing my run because my poor Fire Warriors got obliterated. If the shooting here goes completely terribly, then they'll have to shoot, but hopefully they can get run done this quarter. I moved the Enforcer up to here to get 2 Mark Lights in line of sight of the Librarian Dread and just keep him up there within some form. He doesn't really get lookout circles of the drones, but he's not really under any threat either. He's out of the 24. This allowed me to then move the Hammerhead 10 here, touch the ruin, and have a look at that little Librarian Dread right there.
My Libby Dread.
Thank the gods that
You're going to
failed.
learn what happens when you
fail.
fail wings, buddy.
Both
Yeah.
powers failed on a 4.
Yeah, I know.
Both powers. So
It's his fault. You deserve what's come in now, buddy.
So hopefully hitting on
Maybe
threes-
I'll try to keep you alive. Maybe.
Maybe. I'll try my best to make sure he doesn't live. So I kept the crisis there. The crisis has given the ignore penalties and fall back and shoot and stuff. Just to the two-man unit here, because they're touching the ruin to shoot. They're the only ones that are really going to shoot much here. And then I've given obsec to the big crisis unit, just so that when he tries to do his, if he tries to do something, bringing them in or bringing some in reserve, at least
can't get like another big bonus on the primary.
Because I forgot about conversion last turn, so we're going to try not make that mistake again. All right. So I think that's it, really. I think we just go into some shooting. Well, end of movement phase, I got to do marker lights. So they advance, so they can't do it.
Okay.
We'll have one marker light going into the librarian there from that squad.
From that dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just double tray here. On a 3. Nope. Okay. Then we've got. This is why I needed more. Then we've got 2 marker lights here, also going in there because everyone within here is in line. So need 1 3 here. All right, 2 marker lights.
2 markers on the living dress.
Great.
That's going to be so unfortunate when he doesn't get to shoot him.
He thinks I'm not going to kill 3 of those guys. He's not going to kill 3.
My best in curses there.
Okay. So let's start over there, shall we? Okay. So I think because they can get both line of sight.
Aaron's so nervous.
He's
about
panicking.
those
He's panicking.
I am panicking now. See, I don't do a lot of maths. I just kind of do, right? Manny's probably like pinpointed all of this. And
Oh
there might
no,
be some hidden...
I'm just going to get a little bit lucky, mate.
So he can see there, but he's got the plasma. So, but these guys could do. They only damage 1 against the dread, even if they overcharge. So I'll probably start with these guys into them. So I could maybe do some plasmas there. So these guys are going to shoot into here.
What do they have? 12 shots?
So they have 12 shots, 6 shots each with the cyclics. I'll overcharge. It's going to be rolling once. Yeah.
They'll be hitting on 4s rolling 1s.
4s rolling 1s.
Strength 8 minus 2.
Strength 8 minus
flat
2. Flat 2 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so seeing as these 2 here and him are his only chance of killing 3 of them, I think I should transhuman here. So I will.
It could. That's the thing. Like statistically,
They should die.
Kill
Yes,
3.
yes.
But the 4s to wound are big.
Yeah, force to wound can
Force to
skew the
wound
whole
are big.
thing.
4s to wound can skew.
I have
Let's
to
see
do
what
it.
you
So,
got then, Aaron.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 5, 6.
Because it's 4s to hit, then 4s to wound.
Yes.
Then I also have a 4 up because they're only -1 against me because of Armor of Contempt.
I'm hoping to kill 2, and then the Cold Studders has to kill 1.
No,
We'll see.
Hope to kill 3. That's the way to do it.
Yes. I hope to kill 5.
Oh, I hope you kill 1.
All right.
That
so,
would be sweet. You know how much he's going to panic then, guys.
4s rolling 1s. Oh.
That's pretty good.
So decent hit roll.
Let's drop these. Rolling 1s.
Yeah, decent hit roll.
And then it's 4s, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
With one free reroll for the
Farsight, yeah.
far side.
You need it.
3.
3.
3! You fail every single one.
So I have a 4 up here, right?
It does this every time. It's
Pass.
passing all of them.
All right.
Failed
that's
one?
1 dead.
Passed.
Okay,
dice.
1 dead. 1 dead. Okay.
Mm.
So the
I'm
cold
not
star needs
saying I hope
to
you kill 1.
do. The cold star needs to punch above his weight.
Dink! Oh, flipping heck, he took his mate with him. He was like, I'm supposed to be dead. So 1 dies, mate. 1 dies.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Oh, you can see the sweat pouring down.
It's fine. Cold star will kill them. Cold star will kill 2 of them. So we will start with the burst first. Everything's obviously going to go in.
The burst. You should definitely start with plasma, shouldn't you? Because it's multi-damage.
Just...
What
Yeah,
if you
but
do
I-
a single wound with burst, and
Yeah.
then your plasma will be wasting the armor?
But if I do the burst, then it could think about you maybe having to spend CP, whereas you definitely would spend CP on the plasma, right?
Yes, I would.
So if you fail a couple with burst, you might want to fail, might not
Okay,
want to
yes,
fail.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I get
You
that.
know what I mean, right?
Yes, I do get that.
Whereas the plasma, you'd be like, oh,
I
because
do get. If I lose a whole guy to the bursts, like bang on, it'd be a lot worth it for me spending the CP to reroll a burst to keep a guy on 1 wound, because the plasmas I've got a 5 up against, but the bursts I've a 3 up against. So yeah, I get that.
Wait, no, you'll have a 6 up against plasma, won't you?
Isn't it -3?
It's -4 plasmas.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh, then I should start with plasmas, because then if you want to reroll it, so it doesn't matter. It's 6.
Okay.
Wait, you don't think Manny will re-roll a dice, try and get a 6?
No, he won't get a 6.
Okay, I didn't think plasma was -4. I thought they were -3.
-3.
So yeah, okay.
I believe so. I'll check for you.
Yeah, so go with that. Go with that. I would go with
you've,
that if plasmas are -4.
I believe they are.
Do you know what? I'd roll to see if you can wound first.
Yeah, they're -4. They're
-4.
Oh, they're transhuman.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they were transhuman for a second. Okay.
So 2s.
Yeah.
And then 4s.
Oh, do that to wound, mate.
4s with a reroll.
Do that to wound.
1 reroll.
Do that to wound.
One
Oh, 1 wound.
All right. Well,
6 up.
6.
Whoosh.
Every time.
He just
All
went.
right.
Ah!
It's all right.
Every time.
It is okay because we're gonna burst you out of this planet. All right. So stop.
Oh, I'm panicking.
Ah. Fine. This is what I get for just not appreciating the 6s. You know.
Welcome
So,
to the channel.
Normal best cannon. Normal best cannon. Force to wound.
Don't you get to reroll your ones?
Why? I'm the commander.
Oh, does he not get to reroll ones?
No.
Ah, okay.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Yeah. And then I got the other best.
Oh. I see I failed it. There you go.
Okay.
Makes up for it.
That's great. Well, we'll see.
Is that just 1 wound?
And now we got the advanced burst, which is 8 shots. 6, 7, 8. This one has CP? Is it only AP -1, the advanced burst? I'm kind of, yeah, it's 6 AP1, which is great. It's so good. AP1 is really good. I'm very happy right now. All right, that's only one miss. That's okay. That's all right. He just needs to fail.
You need like every single one of these to wound.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't, that's how it works. 2.
Oh, it's not possible anymore.
That's life, mate. That's life. Yeah, that's right. All right. So that's that. That's great. We'll do that.
Yeah, I gave you 1, all right?
1, man.
Gave you 1.
Oh,
that shouldn't
4
happen.
of them should have
And a
been-
half.
That
And a
shouldn't
half.
happen.
1.5.
That shouldn't happen. But that is how it works. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna.
No, yeah. So if you think about it on averages, it shouldn't happen.
I should kill 3.
I went to skew it because it should be borderline 3, in my opinion. So, so the cyclics there,
Easy.
the cyclics there with the 12 should get about 7 hits with the rerolls, which is about what they got,
Yep.
and then about 3 wounds, which is about what they got. Now I should fail one of those. So guys, we just had a slight camera malfunction there. Dan doesn't know what he's doing, aka. Yeah, we were just talking about this here actually, and Aaron's just thought that he could have used a strat. So for future, he knows that there's a strat that he could have used called coordinated engagement. That one, because when 2 units fire at the same one, you can give them both an extra point of AP. That would have helped here.
So it would have been the plasma going through because there'd be no save.
And 1 more cyclic.
1 more cyclic would have gone through.
So 2 more would be dead, forcing me to have to re-roll one of the cyclics.
Yes, which then helps.
CP. Which
It's a
obviously
50-50.
then it's 50-50. It's it depends on if there's going to be 2 or 3 left there. So then that was huge. So that's a strat that we'll know for future.
Yeah.
But 3.5, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'll just get rid of these marker lights for you, Aaron. Have them back.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Unfortunately, he can't shoot that Libby Dread, but that Libby Dread is licking his lips at what's over there now. He's like, oh, I'm coming.
All the stuff that he can go for now with his extra move is
what it is.
crazy.
Is what it is.
He's like, I'm coming. And remember I said I don't think I'll ever get 12 on the primary?
But that's all I
Think
can
it's
do.
happening.
Because of the way the runes are, that's all I can do to get into those guys.
To get into those guys, yeah.
Nothing else could.
Yeah.
And it was I was
To
trying
be
to
fair,
say,
it was borderline average. It's just you rolled a little bit worse on your wound rolls, and I rolled stupid on the save. Like 1 save. Oh, it's a 6. Of course, it's a 6. You can only pass on a 6. You know, so
there's no
was...
way else for me to get angles on them.
Yes.
Because to come here, I'm into your den.
Yes,
So
you
it's
don't want to do
literally over
that.
there.
You have to
Or
go that
touching
way.
the ruin, but
Yeah,
anytime
or
I touch the
touch the
ruin, you move 12. So you're right there.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing, like, the ruins are in places where Aaron can shoot me. Like, there's angles down here, but if you come to take these angles, like he says, I'm close to him. And then he has to try and come around the ruins because, like I said, he could just tag it here, which is right next to his army, and have more stuff shooting it, like the Riptide. But then the Riptide's dead, right? So, like, it's trades. It's all about the trades and how you're going to do it.
Exactly.
Right then, we've got more shooting, haven't we?
Yeah,
the
we do.
Tau,
We do.
the unit that went into the lion's den. No, they're not surviving.
No, they're not. So we're gonna start with the Riptide.
Maybe I should spend one for the 5 for no pain here and hope they survive. No, that'd be so silly.
Yeah, well, good thing because I forgot to be out within 9. So
No, if he's right there and he has
I've
the
got
movement.
I've got 3 marker lights that could go on them. Do you mind just
Yeah,
doing marker
sure,
lights?
of course.
I'll just do it. I just need like 1 to get in. Yeah, it's just there are 3 marker lights.
yeah.
It's just because he's slightly out.
Not a problem.
So we will do him into these guys here.
Riptide.
He's only 3.
Yep.
8 shots going in from his ion thingy. threes.
And twos.
Twos with a reroll. 73.
And this is AP bonkers, isn't it?
Something bonkers. 4. And it's flat 4. It might be AP 3 only. I'm kind of thinking it might only be AP 3.
Let's see if it matters. It matters hugely.
Right. Well.
Is it -5, Aaron?
Here's hoping. It's -6. Hopefully. Yeah. It's -3. It's minus. Whip tabs are great.
So that's 1. Damage? Damage 4?
Damage 4.
So if I could just roll 3 6s again for the feel no pain, it'd be alright? No. Oh, so unlucky. So unlucky. If you could just pass me that one, please. Oh, there we go. I'll take it.
I was like, oh, ignores cover.
One
No,
dice.
it matters because you roll 3 6s. What's this?
Take that.
Oh, yes. So, we'll do the 2 plasma rifles then. 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
-4.
1 dice. Well,
Well, maybe.
Did you not get a reroll to wound?
1 reroll. I use it for the flat
You
4.
used it already.
yeah, he's dead.
I use it for the flat 4.
Dink. Take that one inside. Oh, he's just dropped down there.
No
Put
worries.
one inside.
So he's
Okay.
in. He's there.
Yeah, he's there on the bottom floor, yeah.
So you can still see if they're down there. I was hoping he would kill at least 1 more, but you know, there is that. Who goes in
Oh, it's because your squad's in the action, isn't it? Well, obviously, the right thing to do now is shoot the hammerhead.
Yes.
Because the hammerhead should kill 2 if he wounds. Because he kills a guy with a massive damage, and then he does 3 more wounds to the squad as well. So the
Yes.
right thing is to shoot the hammerhead, because it will just wipe 2 in 1 shot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will shoot the hammerhead.
Mhm.
So 3s with a reroll. Hits. 2s with a reroll. Wounds.
That just kills one, isn't it? Is it -5?
You get your feel no pain technically.
Do I get the cover?
No. Yes, probably.
On that one go, would I get a 6 up
I
there?
don't have any-
-5 because I'll.
It's -5. So
Yeah,
but
it goes to
presumably
-4 and you're on a 2-up save.
Yes, because
so
I
I'll get a
don't-
6.
No, it's
Can you?
-6.
Oh, there we go. Don't have to roll it. There we go. So I'm definitely not going to roll those feel no pains because it's like stupid amounts.
Yeah, and then 3 more wounds. Which
And then
you will-
3 more wounds, which will take the.
And then we'll do the gun drones.
Yes, it does kill 1 and leave 1 on 1 wound.
And then we'll do the gun drones.
And the commander can see that one anyway.
Yeah,
so-
and I have the outer.
That's why I
shoot
thought the
shooting
right
anyway.
thing to do was shoot the hammerhead because, you know, the commander can still see. And your suit unit's doing rund, guys. That's why he doesn't want to shoot the suit unit.
3 shots from the gun drones. And these are strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Mhm.
Great. So 2 1s and a 2.
Commander!
So the commander will shoot everything. So he'll start with his 2 cyclics.
Yes.
Is that guy on 1 wound left?
Yeah.
Oh, then I might as well just wound on 3s instead of 2s and just not take any mortals.
Yes.
So
yeah, you don't
3,
need to. You don't need to.
6. So 2s. And then 3s. Should I roll this? Yeah, I will roll this. Oh, he's I forgot I get rerolls anyway because he's
Oh yeah, full rerolls.
full
yeah.
rerolls. Yeah, so
That's the hit
this
rerolls.
is the hit and then 2 wound with these 4. Well, these 2 first and then I get rerolls. So these wound and these are the reroll wounds.
4.
So 4.
Okay. What's the AP on these?
2.
2. So 1 goes through because AP 1 against me. Feel no pain. He dies.
Okay. There we go.
Nice. There we go. That's the squad.
All right, that's a point for you.
Yeah, it is, baby. So I get 1 point for Fury of the
It's
Lost.
a point for me.
No prisoners.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So they.
Isn't it 2 because... Oh, no. My bad.
Too soon, bro.
Too soon. Too soon.
At least they did actually do R&D. So.
Yes, yeah, that's
We are
good.
on our way for
for
4.
anybody wondering why Aaron wasn't starting with the crisis suit, is because they did his R&D for him. So he only wanted to go to them as a last resort.
Yeah.
And you didn't need to.
Luckily so.
Firepower to spare.
Well, sadly not enough sparing. Okay, so that's it really.
Yeah. So it's just your point. So retrieve data's been done. Decisive action you only need for the second 3 battle rounds. No prisoners a point and no bonus because you needed to
No.
take this one or the middle one.
I had nothing fast enough to get there without.
Yeah, I was wondering, are
suiciding.
the crew hounds not fast enough
They're
to
not
get
fast
there?
enough.
Fair enough.
Because I would have pre-game moved them and then moved them, but obviously I went second.
Second,
So I had
yes.
to screen out with them.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
Maybe
me.
something for a little bit later on.
We will see.
Perfect. Ooh, and that does give me the 12 primary turn.
Couldn't stop that. Couldn't stop that.
Here it comes. The silent strike. Well, no, they're not so silent strike. They're running in going, ah!
Suicidal.
Look, imagine being a little crew hound.
It's like
And
Christmas.
seeing that coming running through the forest.
Oh man, look guys, the safe ruin has been like evacuated. We don't like being safe. We don't like being safe. But I thought if I went at Aaron a bit piecemeal, because my points are very high. My primary point, I just got the 12 on the primary, which means that I only need to hold these two for like another 2 turns or 3 turns to score insanely high on the primary.
Don't max it, right?
Yeah, which I'm really happy with.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with that. Now I need to contract my secondaries, like getting into Aaron's deployment zone. I can't physically do it this turn, so I need to put myself in a place where I can do it next turn. Otherwise, because of the gap I've got to bridge, I'll never score it. Like I'll never score an assault again. So I have to go for it. Fury of the Lost as well. I need to come out, do some damage, start getting my Fury of the Lost as well. So that's what we're going for. We're going for the aggressive play because Aaron's basically got a turn to kill this. Or it's going to be charging like some suits or a commander, maybe even the Riptide over here. Like 1 or 2 of his units will get bogged down then. Maybe I can deny his primary or something like that. So that's why I've gone out there. I do realise a lot of it is going to die, guys. Like I get that. It's not like a complete suicide play. I know loads of it will die. But if 2 Vanguard live and my Sanguinary Priest, he's getting a 0 primary. Because those Vanguard will run over with the Sanguinary Priest, they'll count as Obsec, and then they'll mince whatever the Obsec unit is with their full reroll to wound. So that's my play here. I'm going for that primary denial. Because mine have gone high, I need to deny Aaron's. That's the play there. And I've decided to do it at the same time as trying to take this flank now. So the Incursors, you know the ones that died? No, sorry, they didn't die, did they?
What, all this? Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
No, those Incursors, they just walked out to there so they can shoot and charge the breachers to stop Aaron running in this quarter. So with his suits, he can only get 1 rund. So he's only going to get like 4 points on that, and he's going to really struggle to get any more. That's my plan. So I'm going to go for the breachers with them. Then the Libby Dread is going to charge these 2 and try and take their firepower out from the bunch there, because the Cyclics do hurt when he shoots things that can't be transhuman, like Vanguard Veterans, because that's where Cyclics will go. So he's going to go in and try and deal with that. Then this commander's got choices to make. Does he stay here and try and kill this with the Riptide's help, or does he need all of it to commit to the middle? And then do I just take this side again? So I'm trying to put pressure on Aaron by making him take all the choices, which is, I think, a good thing to do. We're going to find out. We're going to find out whether it's a good thing to do or not. So first things first, I go into the psychic phase. Oh, and I did, guys. I put my Chapter Master rerolls from Dante on my Death Company Intercessors, and then they advanced to 10, which is only an 8 because I went into the forest, so they're right on the back of the forest. But I put the full rerolls to hit on them because they've got the Assault Bolt Rifles, so it's the ones where you can advance and still shoot, and they're Assault 3. But it's because they'll have 15 shots, and you might think, what's 15 shots with the rerolls going to do? Well, they're going to kill 4 crew
Completely
hounds
forgot
and
about
get
those guys.
3 points on Fury of the Lost. So what Aaron did, guys, is he moved his crew hounds out because this turn they couldn't quite reach that, right?
Yeah.
But next turn they could advance to reach that. And that's what Aaron needs to start doing on decisive action and stuff like that. And obviously conversion, the 2 bonus points and things like that.
Yeah.
So Aaron lined them up for that. And then I just went, screw it. If there's any time in the game that this crappy unit over here is going to get me Fury of the Lost points, it's right now. So they're going for it. So yes, Psychic Powers over there. First of all, quickening, because D3 extra attacks will be important in this situation.
Double 1. Oh,
Goes off this time.
no.
And then I don't think I need wings. Famous last words. Because the charge, I'm within 5. So it's a 4-inch charge with +1. So it's a 3-inch charge, which I think I'm pretty comfortable with. I don't think I need wings here. So I'm actually going to go for a smite to try and kill their drone. Or take a wound off a suit, because I'm flat 3 damage, and they're 4 wounds each. To 9. So it goes off. Just 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. Well, I'm either going to be on 3 or 2, so I might as well take you on a suit.
Nice.
Oh.
2 on a suit.
Yeah, marker drones are only 1 wound, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So there we go. So that's happened there. And then I'm going to go with these Death Company. See if they can get me the points.
They probably can. Crew hounds have a 2-up involved right then?
Yeah. Good rules. 2 of it, man.
There we go. It's all right. I'm Tactical Doctrine. I'll take them out. So I'm hitting on 4s, and I do have 4 rerolls from Dante.
So you dropped a few there, Manny. Quite a few.
Yeah.
That's how you roll 4s, Aaron. In case you're wondering, mate.
3s. See, I just roll what I need, Aaron, you know? That's fine. That's 9. 9 Crew Hounds dead.
Oh, what's the AP? 17?
-1 now.
Do they have 6 up save Crew Hounds? They have a
I
5?
believe they have a 6 up.
Do they have a 5? Oh, well.
Had a 5 of that'd be pretty impressive.
I mean, have a quick look.
Nah,
You could make 7 6-ups to keep one alive.
You could.
So there we go. That's done there. So I do get my 3 points on Fury of the Lost. No more Death Company units can kill anything, so I can't get any more this turn, except for when they die. I get points. So there is that. And then it is just these incursors over here with their shots. So that is 8 shots. Now, I think I should go for the breaches. Yes, yeah, I feel confident in the Libby Dread killing this, so I'll go for the breaches. Now I have to kill 3 to make my charge more than like a 3. Could happen. 5 wounds. Oh damn.
What's the save?
AP 0. Oh, AP 1 now because I'm in the tactical doctrine.
So 5, right?
5 ups, yeah, 5 ups.
You kill 2. Just the
Okay,
perfect
that's good.
amount.
The perfect amount for myself.
The perfect amount to lose.
I'll take
When
that.
I need to make 5s, I roll 3 of them.
So that is all of my shooting, and now I'm just going to go for charges. Unless Angelus bolt guns or assault. Might be able to chip this Riptide a bit. Angelus bolt guns.
There might be.
No idea.
They are assault. They are assault. They're 18
Are
inch
we
range.
happy today?
And they're strength 4 -2
Okay.
because I'm in the tactical doctrine, which is pretty good. Now, what are the units that are on the ruin? Is it just the commander?
The commander, and they're touching. Yeah, but
They're touching.
Yeah, these two are touching.
So that means I can see their unit, right?
Well, no.
I can see those 2.
The 2 guys. The drone isn't. These 2 are touching on the side. So you
Is
can
that
see
a
them anywhere.
bodyguard unit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's not the big unit.
No,
okay.
the big unit.
I was thinking if it was the big unit, I'd shoot the shots there just to try and kill their one drone that they've got.
Absolutely.
So when I punch them in combat next turn, every bit of damage counts. So no, but it's still worth the 4 guys that are in range of them shooting the bodyguards, and then just do 1 random guy shooting the dreadnought. I think the Riptide, that's worth it. So I'll do 1 into the Riptide. He hits once. I got a 9 inch aura of reroll 1s. Nope. Doesn't wound. And then 4 guys shooting the bodyguard unit.
Yep.
Because that's why I put him there. Dante, because he's got a 9 inch aura of reroll 1s.
With his trait.
Rerolling 1s. 1 miss.
Do they hit on 2s normally?
No, I think they hit on 3s.
So then you -1 because you advanced, right?
That is
You had 1
a
3.
very good
You had
point.
1 3.
I had 1 3. Because I know they do something else as well. Because they get reroll 1s from Dante, but they do something else as well. Yeah, they hit on 3s normally.
4 rolls to hit.
Yes, they get +1 to hit. Add 1 to the attack's hit roll if they're within 6 of a warlord.
Oh,
that's what they hit on
That's
2s.
what they
Yeah,
get now.
that's
Sorry,
fine,
I
yeah.
thought it was reroll.
So the 3s do hit, yeah.
Well, they're the
So
guard,
it's
aren't they? So.
okay.
They're the
Oh yeah,
guard.
they're his guard, yeah. So here we go. Wounding on 5s.
Yes.
2 wounds, and they're -2.
Damage 1.
Damage 1.
I'll take it on I can lose it. I'm going to be injured anyway, so I'll take it on the suit.
Okay.
So I'll take -2.
-2.
So 1.
1 wound. Yeah, 1 wound on the
Yeah, I
suit.
think that's the right way because you're going to need all the marker lights you can.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's
That's all
like
the shooting.
it's got 1 probably go through anyway.
So maybe I
so-
could bait a marker drone kill there. No chance. Right, so we're just going to go into the charge phase now, and it's just a couple over here. So the incursors will charge the breaches.
-2.
Oh, that does make it like a 5 or something.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You could also.
We got a 12 with a
also
+1.
do that.
One of those
That's
dice.
all right. That'll do.
I wanted to do it there because if they don't die, I could do wound. Whereas the two bodyguards aren't going to do much.
Yeah.
And I have so many CP that I don't know what to do with.
No, yeah,
so
no, that was a good choice. Like I said, even if it's forcing Manny to re-roll it, right, then it's dropping his CP.
exactly.
100%. 100%. Right. Question for you, Aaron.
Yes.
This commander,
Yes.
he's not good in combat, is he?
No.
And if I tag him, he can't use his jump away anymore because he's done it. So he can't fall back and shoot. So he would have to shoot into combat.
Yep.
He's got the Oracle gun, though, hasn't he, Aaron?
No, because I wanted the CP to
You
start with.
fool.
I wanted to
Well,
start with
You
one
wanted-
CP.
you wanted to-
Don't know
you
why I wanted to
extra
start with one
did you?
CP.
Because you're running short on that, weren't you?
The Libby Dread is going to charge these two dudes
Yeah, go on.
over here.
Double one, anyway. Get anyway.
6. Plus 1's 7, so I can get around a bit, but I don't know if I need to get around because he's okay getting back to the objective. Oh, no, he won't be able to. He'll have to consolidate towards that dude. So, yeah, we'll go 7 around this side. Dink, like so. Just there, like that. Nice. And that is all my charges. So, I will fight with the Incursors first. So, they will use 1 CP for Gene Wrought Might. Because I do want to kill a decent amount of them.
Yeah.
So I have 2 attacks, 3 on the charge. So I have 3, 3, 3, and then 4 for the sergeant because there's only a 4-man unit. So I'm hitting on 3s.
It's
One
only
auto
a
wound.
4-man
There we
unit.
go.
Should be a 1-man unit.
Dan. I will not hear it.
I'm ignoring this.
Winning
It
on
doesn't happen.
2s?
What's your
Strength 4 with +1?
Yeah. D3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
11?
Can I have those rolls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1.
Minus nothing. Oh, yeah, minus
think
1 you
they've
said
got-
the blades
they've
are,
got
right?
blades,
Yeah, the paired blades.
5s. All the 5s. 3. So,
So-
very dead.
8 dead.
That's the squad.
Oh, that's perfectly the squad. That's
Imagine.
why you shoot your bolt guns.
Well,
Right, so we
We'll-
have
we'll move
actually
them.
taken that out.
remove them from this world.
There we are. And then we will consolidate into the commander. Just like so. Ooh. And then I'm assuming you don't want to interrupt.
I don't think I can get any tactical advantage from interrupting. So, like, there's nothing I can do to like get. Because I'm gonna die. So even if I get closer to the.
I
objective,
believe
I'm
so
just gonna
anyway,
die.
yeah.
Yeah, go on. I don't think there's anything I can do.
Yeah, like the only time you'd interrupt is if you could like maybe stop the commander being tagged or something.
No,
like
I would
that.
Yeah,
trust-
but he's already
But he's
tagged.
already tagged.
Yeah,
so
that was
doesn't
it.
matter. It doesn't make any difference.
So I'm going to pile in a little bit and then just do his strikes. So, the Libby Dread. I'll do his baby attacks first because the last guy that's got 4 wounds is the one I want to do the D3 plus 3 damage on.
Imagine.
Because I'm flat 3 down. Because I can only make 1 attack with my spear. It's just like a joust now. And that's it. So he gets 4 attacks base. Then he gets a 5th one for charging. And D3 for quickening. Another 3. So he gets 8 attacks. And he hits on 3s. Gets 2 misses.
That's good.
And then he's strength 8. So he's wounding on 3s.
Yeah. All the 1s and 2s. Come on. Oh.
+1 to
Oh,
wound.
plus 1 to wound, of course.
Yeah.
2s. So 5 wounds. 5 wounds. And these are -3, 3 damage.
That's good. So we will start with his the mighty
Easy
6-up
peasy.
save.
On the wounded guy, yeah.
He's dead. And then I'll just
And the drone
assassinate
just
the
gets
drone.
picked off, yeah. And then you've got 3 saves to take on the last guy.
6-ups.
3 6-ups.
Very good. I made all 3.
He gets his revenge. The Libby Dread gets his revenge.
Revenge for what? What?
Gets his revenge.
For looking at him
Hey.
badly.
Hey, you lit him up with the marker light. No, he didn't like that. He
No,
did
I
not
didn't.
like that.
I failed that marker light with a 2.
You did. Put some glare in his eyes. He didn't like it. And then he'll consolidate to base the commander
Yeah, go
here.
on. Yeah.
Like so. There we go.
All right. How many
Well done.
attacks do a commander have?
I believe it's 4, but I may be
4.
wrong.
Let's say it's 4. Doesn't do much.
Who does he want to go for? The Wounded Incursor or
The
Libby
Incursor.
Dread? Yep.
Hitting on 3s, right? Good. It's 1 hit. And then winning on 3s.
Yes.
It's a wound.
Don't kill him. Nah. He's all right.
He's not going to kill him. He won't kill him.
Right, and that is my second turn. I'm really happy with that turn, actually. I did get my Fury of the Lost points. Don't get any Relentless Assault. And I did get 3 banners at the start, and they're all still up, so that's good. And then the Vanguard squad that was at the back, they just moved because they were like here, and the rest of the forest had been covered by all the people that advanced. So that squad only had to go like 7 inches. So they raised a banner on the middle one. So I've actually got 4 banners now up, which is quite impressive. And I do get 2 bonus points. I'm really happy with that, have it or not.
34 at the bottom of turn 2.
34 at the bottom turn. Yeah, it's a big score. Aaron's going to get 4 on the primary, and then let's see if he can clear the forest.
This is very nice.
This is very nice.
There's a lot of dudes there. There is a lot. It's a
You
lot
can
of,
kill him, Aaron.
It's a lot of no prisoners.
You can kill him.
That's
So,
Ralph me. That is the I'm in danger.
I'm running away with the points here, so it's going okay for me. But I want to make it a bit easier for him to try and catch up. So I've decided to
Very
move out
generous.
with everything. So I left the crew hounds at the back because someone's going to hold it. And then in terms of buffs, I gave the OBSEC and the Crisis fallback and shoot and ignore penalties to these guys. So at least they'll ignore the forest and they'll be hitting, hopefully, well, they'll be hitting on 3s because they're within 9 with Farsight. So I moved that unit up there to shoot and hopefully fire and fade back and at least not get heroically intervened by any Sandguard. Then I moved the Riptide up 12 to hold that objective, be out of 6 of the Sandguard and be able to shoot through. He used his Nova Surge for the Fear No Pain this turn because obviously he's going to get hurt next turn. So hopefully he can live a bit longer. I had to fall back with the Cold Star. Getting some shots on in the Incurses is not worth getting stabbed and beaten up by the Librarian Dread. So I moved back 14 with him. Yeah. 1 turn too far from being able to fall back and shoot. Just 1 turn. So he's there. I've moved up these bodyguards so he's within lookout so range for what it matters. So they're within 18 of a couple of these units to try and get some extra shots in. I moved the Crisis Commander here, so when these guys move, at least he'll be a bit more protected. He can get his shots in as well with the Cyclics and the Airburst and stuff like that. Then I've got the Enforcer who's come out here to try and shoot something and then charge something. Now, there's Sandguard everywhere that are going to heroically intervene, so I'll have to try and pick my targets carefully. But if I sit back and do nothing, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well go and die a bit more aggressively.
Stuck in.
Oh yeah, because he's got combat as well, right? Because he's got thermonutronic, fools to hit and wound. So.
Oh yeah.
He'll slap them, and I've got the Hammerhead just moving here just to get line of sight through the ruin, touching the ruin. Yeah, there's a lot of shooting, but there's a lot of targets. So we'll see how much pain I can bring. So first thing we got marker lights.
Yes.
So
yes, you do.
No one's advanced because they just moved 10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to play with. So we'll start with the Crisis one, and they will try and marker light the Sandguard that are just in front of them, because why not?
Can't miss from there, can he?
Can't miss. Oh, good. So they have 1 marker light for now.
Yeah, the -1 to hit doesn't affect that, does it? It's just an action, isn't it? And
Yeah.
roll of a 3+, yeah.
No, it's just yeah, they do an action on a 3 up, they get that within 36.
Nice.
So these two, because it's obscuring, I don't think they can see anything, so we'll just, because like even there it's too high, so there's no like window for them to see through, so.
Oh, you can't advance and do it, like?
He didn't advance, he just moved.
I mean, like the drones can't advance onto the ruin and then do the action?
Yeah, it's mainly because I
Can you advance and do the action?
No.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
So then these two will do 1 at the Van Vets, and we'll do 1 at the Sandguard in the back, because then these guys could go here. So 1 of the Van Vets.
Oh, cool, yeah.
I want the Sandguard in the back. So Van Vets on a 3. Yep. And then the Sandguard in the back. No. So just 1 of the Van Vets.
Nice. Vanguard Vets lit up. Front Sanguinary Guard are lit up.
And
I
then
can feel the pain already, guys. I can feel the pain already.
we'll put this one into the Sandguard,
Uh-huh.
and we'll put this one then into the back Sandguard.
Okay.
I want a little bit of options. So the second one to the front Sandguard goes off, so they want 2, and the back Sandguard goes off, so they're on 1 as well.
Ooh.
So there's going to be a lot of 4s because of the forest, but at least that's better than nothing. Oh, by the way, as well, completely within stealth. Look how blended.
Look
these
at that.
guys are.
You couldn't even see them. I didn't even notice them, to be honest, genuinely.
I'm going to leave a dice there for the later on in the turn because they have a little special job.
Oh,
to do.
they're going to roll a
They have
6
a
for run.
special job.
They're going to roll a 6 for run.
They are not going to roll a 6 for a win. Yeah, so obviously Manu is very kind of giving me a nice little tiny corner that I could squeeze them in.
Yes.
So at least
Because I went full aggro, I couldn't really protect the 2 quarters fully.
Yeah, either you protect here and I can get in there, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the shooting. Now, Fire and Fade has to go first, obviously.
Mhm.
So I will spend that.
Perfect.
And we're going to start with this unit here. So, I think
the Danger Squad.
Danger Squad. So I think I should split a bit of shooting.
Mhm.
It's tough that I have to fire and fade first because it means obviously they kind of want to go into things like Sandguard and then that will absorb a marker light. Even though they already get marker light and they have no hit modifiers. But because I have to declare fire and fade first, I kind of have to.
Is that the way it works? Do
why
they
would
have
they
to soak up
absorb-
marker
why would
light?
they
Because you
absorb
can't choose to not use a marker light. It just happens.
No,
And it-
they are within 9.
so they count as having a
they
marker
count
light.
as having a
Oh
marker
right,
light.
yeah. So they won't lose one
Yeah,
as well.
no.
Okay, that's true because they have the Farsight Enclaves. Okay, so I can
Perfect.
safely split. Good
Yeah.
point. So I will put the Cyclics into the Vanvets,
Nice.
and then I will put the other 2 guns into the Sandguard.
At the front, yeah?
Yeah.
Plasmas
So
and
they have 4 rolls to wound at
fusions.
the Sandguard because they're the closest for
with
Morcar.
plasmas and fusions.
Yes.
Yes.
4 rolls to wound on them, and then the
Nice.
Cyclics on the back
Cyclics on
squad.
the back squad.
Yeah, and then you have ignores cover, don't you?
I've ignored target lock,
Yes.
but
You have
then
targets.
I have ignore hit modifiers or whatever. So
So you're ignoring my save basically for the cover.
oh, because
Light cover, you ignore light cover?
Yes.
Why are they on light cover?
Because they are the forest, right?
Forest.
The forest give light cover.
Forest is light cover. You don't get plus one
Is
save
it
for
just
being
dense?
on
I
forest.
think I'm thinking of WTC.
Yes.
Because forests are light and dense.
Oh yes. No,
That's
no,
a good
I
point.
have target locks anyway.
It's just
Yeah.
dense. Yeah, I was like, he has target lock. He has ignore cover anyway, doesn't
It
he?
is heavy
Yes.
cover,
Yeah.
which is good for me.
Yes, because in WTC, forests are light and
Oh, are
dense.
they?
It would make
Forests are,
sense,
yeah.
right? Because
Forests
it's
are
a
light or
tree.
dense. Or craters. One of them
Oh, Kratos is.
yeah, one of them is light
Yeah,
and dense.
yeah.
So I think I was thinking of that because I've just been playing WTC.
All right.
But right, bring
Well,
it.
We'll start into the Vanguard.
Coordinate.
Into the Vanguard, man.
I can't split with it.
What?
I can only choose one target. So I will coordinate
You
engagement.
let 2 squads have to
I
completely go for
will
one
do
target,
it,
right?
but not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll let you off then.
you let me off, will you? 2, 3, 4, and I'll just take 3 more dice. These are going into the Vanvets. Let's do those first.
Perfect. Here we
So
go.
these will be hitting 3s, rerolling 1s. For the command.
Yes.
That is a 3-2 so far. Very nice. Love.
Oh, they hit
love
on
twos.
3s, do they? Oh, because they ignore the
Because they ignore the
negative
modifiers.
modifiers. Yeah, of course. They
I'll
do.
take a mortal wound.
Yeah,
so
take it. Take it, peasant.
This is the time where we say fuck. the
No!
Fuck that drone. Sorry.
Screw that drone,
Screw
you mean.
that. Yes, I apologise.
You silly drone.
It's your silly drone.
Silly drone. And then wounding you on 2s.
Yes.
We will no reloading to wound because you're not the closest. So that's 3, 6, 9. 9 at -2, so 9 for ups.
So -1 for me. So these are
No,
4
you're oh good. +1 save, right? And then minus because you're storm shield. Oh no, not.
No, no, no.
I
No, not
blind.
Storm Shield,
Yes,
just Armor of Contempt.
of course.
3. 3. The first 2 damage, right?
And yes.
The first one. The second one.
Because
And the third
there's
one?
a priest.
Ah, I lost 3.
Manny, your saves.
No,
Your
saves.
saves are pretty good.
Yeah. It's been a pain to let me down there. No, it's all right. So 3 Vanguard vets go down.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so then we'll do.
So I've kept the one that's in range of the priest.
Yeah.
Of course.
We will do the plasmas.
Yep.
So we'll be on 3s rolling 1s. And then 2s, rerolling 1s. 1 card. 4.
I'm just splitting my casualties. I'll line them up in 5s, just so we know every time you've got a
for
no
the-
prisoners
the
point.
points, yeah. So 4 on
4.
your Sandguard.
On the Sandguard, what's this?
Plasmas.
Plasmas, AP 4.
AP4.
So AP 3 against me.
So 5.
So 5 observes.
Oh no.
Oh, 3.
3 have died. Well,
Damage 3, right?
Damage 3, yeah, so maybe.
First one dies, because they have 2 wounds each, don't they?
Oh, yes.
Second one lives,
Oh.
and then he takes the 3rd hit and he dies.
Oh, man.
So 2
Alright,
die.
fair enough. Well, we still got the fusions, so it's okay.
And of course, going to keep the ones in range of him.
We got the fusions.
See, that's when you spoke too soon. 3 die. Yeah, whatever. 3 die.
Alright, so no rerolls. And then 2s, reroll 1s. 4.
AP
Fusions are 4 as well,
as
right?
well.
I
So
believe.
5 ups.
Maybe 3. Just in
Leave it
case it
minus.
matters.
That's 1.
These are d6 plus 2.
Okay. Second one. Third one. Oh, it's not worth reading on that because I've got another one coming.
Fusions are -4.
All 4 of them.
Fusions are
All
-4.
4 of them. So the damages are at least 3
At
each, aren't
least
they?
3.
So if you just roll the 4 damages, if any of them's like a 1, then I'll... Nope. So they're all dead.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bam, 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 bam.
And then I will fire and fade just to get on the objective because they are obsec and just be a bit further away from your return assault.
Of course.
But this
Well, that's a Sandguard unit almost. Sandguard unit wiped and a Vanguard unit almost wiped.
Almost. Okay,
Marklights
so
can go now because the Sandguard are dead.
So Cyclics have proven to not be incredible. So I think these two might go and try and finish off those Van Vets.
Oh, I see. Yes, that's a good call. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I will do that. Did they have a Marklight on them?
Yes, they did have one.
Okay, so this will absorb them, and then I'll be hitting on fours with them.
Yes, cool.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4s are only ones.
And they are still both within 18, aren't they? Because I took like the
yes. Yeah,
yep,
I made sure they're within 18 of the pack.
Perfect.
So 4s are only ones. Single one.
Oh,
I know how to roll some
there you
fours
go.
too.
Ah, damn.
And then
and you guys are moaning at my roll.
yeah, maybe I should have not fired at the 2
Yeah,
but
well, yeah, you can't.
it is what it is. You can't complain.
9 of them.
Could've
Oh,
gone the other way,
it won't.
you could've
It
got
won't be
two
that
hits.
far. It won't be that far off. So you only fell
See?
3.
Only 3, and you still have to take your Fina
See?
Pains, right? They should still die.
First one dies,
Then
and then
it-
the second one hits 4.
Yeah, so you should die. Okay.
Yeah, he dies.
Okay. See, so actually,
Yeah.
See,
not overdone.
see.
I needed to roll
With money
like
saves,
a
that's what you
beast.
gotta do.
I had
You
to
guys
roll
with
like
these?
a
Oh,
beast.
we've overdone that. Yeah, like hell, you overdid that.
Yeah, but there's still so many of them left. It's like, oh man. What is next? Okay, so I think it's Riptide time.
Tide.
And I think the Riptide's going to have to go for those Sandguard that we will remove the Markerlight.
Oh yes, those ones
Because he's back to hitting our fours.
Shooting through the window.
What am I? Yeah, because I'm not
makes
within
sense.
9. So actually, I would be within 9.
Okay.
I'm within 9, so I don't have to take the Markerlight because I'll just get one. But we're still only hitting on 4s. So we will start with his 6 shots because he didn't overcharge. 4s. Not bad. And then 2s.
Oh!
With a reroll.
Oh, whoa.
2.
Is this the big gun?
Yeah.
What was the AP on it?
3.
Oh, AP3 only.
Yeah,
so I've got a.
4.
Oh, so AP2 against me.
No, it's AP 2 against you.
Yeah, 4 up. 1. And the damage is 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 dice.
Just 1. And then the 2 plasmas.
Man, that Riptide's doing work.
Could have got Andrew Gonyo and Kyle Grundy who are spamming through them and be like, yeah, value for 280 points. Yeah, valuable. So 1 hit and then 1 wound with a plasma. -4.
Yeah, we don't care about
Go
-4.
die.
Oh, we do.
3 damage. Go die. He is dead.
Yeah.
Remove him.
Pow! Right the kick.
Remove him.
Remove him.
Okay.
There we go.
So we have a couple of things left.
Mhm.
So we are going to go now with the Hammerhead.
Very nice.
And he will go for the Sandguard as well.
Yeah. Might just
So-
wipe the squad now.
Now, I'm going to go with all 3 of his guns, both Seeker missiles and his gun, because we need to throw everything. They're going to die anyway, so
Yep.
we're throwing
Okay.
everything at him.
So that takes the Marklight.
So, first thing, we got the big gun. So,
Which you
back
have now
to
4s.
4s.
Back
4s
to
with a reroll.
4s.
With a reroll.
Oh.
Oh! 6. 2s with a reroll. Right, so that is 1 that is minus
1 is very
6,
dead.
so very dead. And then 3 more wounds.
3 more wounds. Another 1 dead, so 2 dead. So there's just 1 left.
And then 2 Seeker missiles.
Very nice.
1 left on 1 wound, right?
No.
You took 3 more wounds.
Oh, yes, it's mortals, of course.
Yeah.
So 1's left on 1 wound, yeah. And you get
So
your missiles.
Seekers, 2 hits, and then wounding you on 2s.
Yep.
And I still have the reroll if need be, so I will use it obviously. 2 wounds,
Goes through.
at least 1 fail. So 2d3 damage. So 4.
4. That's them dead as well.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
That's a whole Vanguard
got
veteran
2
unit.
commanders.
That's a whole Vanguard veteran unit dead, and 2 whole Sanguinary Guard units.
And this is
That's 450 points dead.
And this is with his entire army being -1 to hit. The
Yeah.
Tau do
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like.
Yeah, exactly. So
Right.
that's 400. That's 450 points dead so far, and now there's still 2 commanders.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
see the damage. Let's
so
see the
here
damage.
we got 2 plasma and then 2 cyclics.
Of course.
So he wants to charge, but those guys are going to heroic intervene, which is not very nice. But only -1 damage, and he's got 5 in a pain. And he's got they're -3 with the swords, right?
-3 with the
Two,
swords,
two,
yeah.
so I'll be on a 4-up save. We'll see. We'll definitely start with this guy. So he's gonna fire his. He can only really see the Death Company or the Death Company intercessors.
Okay.
So he'll obviously have to choose that. He has more options. If I kill the Death Company, I could maybe go for a charge against the character or against these guys and try and do something. We will heroic intervene, but I just need to kill stuff to be fair. So I'm gonna go for the commander, and he's just gonna fire everything at the Death Company.
Cool.
Because I want. I just
What
wanna
does
kill
he
stuff.
have?
2 cyclic, a plasma, and a dominator fragmentation launcher.
Okay, they'll have a fight with Fun and Pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he obviously doesn't ignore anything.
Yeah.
Go
for it.
I'm just thinking, before I fire him, should I coordinate engagement?
Oh.
I can only shoot 1 unit, which means that then he would have to be forced to shoot that unit. Rather than saying I'd be able to split and shoot something like maybe the Van Vets or something. Or even the Sandguard. We can use Sandguard before I charge in. That could be good. Yeah, I won't use coordinate engagement because I want to kill as much as I can. So we're going to just go him into the Death Company. Alright, so the cyclics. Hitting you on 3s. Yeah. And then wounding you on 2s.
2s, yeah.
And because these are damage 2, so I will save my wound roll just in case.
Oh yes, okay.
So 4.
4?
Oh, actually, it's just 1 plasma, right? So I will.
Yeah,
I will.
right.
I will.
I was
use-
thinking that you
I
might
will.
have
It's just
wounded
1
the
plasma. Yeah. So 5.
5. So these are 4-ups.
Yeah.
2,
2, 3,
3.
So 3
And these are 5 Fun and Pains.
Yeah.
So the first one
dies.
dies, the second one
Dies.
dies, and the third
Oh.
one. It's 5s.
Okay. So down 1 wound. So then I will next go with the
So the
dom.
strat did literally nothing
Oh yeah, you want a 6. So far.
so far.
So 2.5. Dominator. I'm going to dominate right now.
Dominate him.
The Dominator.
Dominate them.
D6 shots. 2. So I can see you, so I don't get that minus. So still hitting you on 3s. 2 hits, and then wounding you on 3, strength 5.
Yes.
1 wound at -2. 1 damage.
One goes through. 2 damage, did you say?
1 damage.
1 damage. 5 for the pain. He dies.
And I have hit
Of
you,
course,
so
that strat has literally done
you're
0.
on -4 leadership. He's on -4 leadership now with my Dominator, plus all that.
Oh,
So-
cool.
So he's
But
on
plus 1
minus-
for Dante.
So he's -3, -6. You're -6 leadership right now.
Why -6?
Because you -3 for losing 3 guys, -4 for me. So it's -7, and then you get +1, right? So minus
That
-6.
dominates.
-3.
The Dominator makes you -4.
Oh, the Dominator makes you -4.
-4 leadership.
Oh, I thought it was -1.
-4.
Oh, okay.
So you'd be on -6. So you're failing on like a 3 if I leave you 1 guy. So Plasma will go in.
Yes.
If it fails, because that's a 2.
Oh.
Yeah,
Forest.
2, right. So that's a 2-man unit that could be a 1.
Oh, don't Death Company never fail morale?
Is that
I was literally
Is that a
just
thing?
thinking.
It might be a
like,
thing.
I was just thinking, isn't it weird how Death Company are going to run away?
No, I think that they might do.
If they
it's
do,
either
that's-
something like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
auto
yeah.
pass morales or they can't fall back and stuff.
Yeah, I was
If they do,
that
you know what
does
it
not
is?
make sense. Death Company running away because they just want to go and.
But they've
die
been dominated.
They've been dominated.
Dominated.
Maybe that makes them run away. Black Rage. Cannot fall back. Add on to the attacks. 6 up, feel no pain, and can't do actions. That's it.
Oh, we're gonna make them
So
run
they can
away.
fall back. Yeah, they can run away.
We're gonna scare them.
Ah, they used to be fearless, didn't they?
Oh, I'm gonna live to fight and die another day. Run away.
Okay, so I still think that if 1 runs away, then that's a 1-man squad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna do much. And I think I should shoot into the Sandguard, try and kill a couple, so that when I charge in here, even if they're heroic, they're not going to do as much
It's not going
damage.
to do as much.
I think that's what I should do.
Yeah.
Because I got to kill as much as possible. And
Yeah,
like,
you have to get as much as possible.
you're still going to have a squad there that does damage. You'll have Dante. You'll have that. But if I can clear a bit more of this, you don't have as much.
Yeah, I mean, you've already killed 500
I've
points.
killed a lot of
If
points.
you kill some of them and charge them as well, you'll kill like 700 points in a turn.
Yeah.
And it might be game over by then. Like, all I have left is 1 unit of Vanguard Vets.
That could be. Well, I mean,
that's what I've got left.
It's the amount of points you
You've got all your
have.
stuff over there.
It's
the amount of
points you
that
have,
can do a lot
yeah.
of damage. So.
So I will shoot him, and I'm just going to shoot them into the Sandguard.
Yeah.
So he has again plasma thermonutronic, and double cyclic. So we'll start with cyclic. So he is within 9.
Is this the full rolls to hit and wound guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's within 9, so he's hitting on +1 to 2s. 2s to 1, back to 2s, right?
Yep.
So 2s rolling 1s for cyclic. If only it was Callion. And then wounding you on 2s.
Yes.
With rerolls. So 6.
6. 2. That's a pass, isn't it?
So
because
he's
he's
on
yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
3.
This is where I should use a CP if I'm going to use it anywhere, because it's a 3-up save. So yes, I will CP that, I think. What's left after this?
That's my shooting, so it's just my combat.
No.
No.
You got
Here's
plasma.
Oh, plasma and then the thermonutronic, so d6 + 2.
And the thermonutronics -2 as well, right?
Yeah.
And that's 2 damage as well.
Yes.
So I should wait for that. So yeah, so 3 go through.
Okay, so feeling pains. So,
He survives.
so 2
Then he
die.
goes down. So 2 die.
Okay.
1, 2 go down.
Okay. So the plasma. Yeah, plasma. Rerolling hits, and then 2's rolling. Rolling. Wound. -4.
6 both times.
3 damage.
And that is a 5-up save, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be -3
Yeah,
against
that's
2.
fine.
So, yeah.
3 damage. Goes down.
Okay, so 2 left.
2 left.
We are cutting them down. Cut
Oh.
them down. 1, 2. So
There we go.
and then the thermonutronic. So that is 6 shots. 4, 5, 6. 2's rerolling 1s to hit. And then 4's.
4's rerolling to wound. Well, that was a good 4's rerolling.
So
Damn.
5 and
Five.
-2. So 5.
So these are just -1s. 3-ups.
1.
That's the one I'll reroll, of course. There we go.
Okay, so you have no CP.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't heroic intervene.
No.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's my shooting. So I will charge.
Of course you will.
So some of the strats that I can do. There's nothing fun that I can do. So yeah, I will just charge into the bandits.
Okay.
7. Where do I want to go? Possibly here.
I don't think your whole base
yeah.
will get through, will
Yeah,
it?
I needed about a 9 or something to get there. So, but I don't think it's any matters at all to get on the objective.
No.
I'd rather just stay a bit out here. Keep the drones.
And does that keep him 3 from the Secondary Ancient?
Yeah. Because this is the guy, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then trail it back. Okay.
Cool. Go for it then. See what he does with that. and
See
I'll
what he
do
can
so.
do there.
He has D6 plus 2 attacks along with
Yeah, he's got the
many?
thermonutronic projector.
projector. So he has, this is the Enforcer Man. So he has, 4 attacks and then plus an extra D6 plus 2.
Yeah. So
And-
6 plus D6.
He hits on 3s.
With rerolls though.
Yes.
Oh.
So 9 attacks.
9 attacks.
9 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything. Good thing as well.
Good job.
Oh man.
It's a bloody good job you're rerolling.
Oh.
Still not the best. And then winning you on 4s rerolling.
Yep.
I mean, makes up a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So 6.
Minus
3. Minus 2, so 3.
Okay, 3.
Damage 2.
The first one dies, the second one dies, and the third one dies. Okay.
Alright.
Yep. The Feel No Pains have not been good this turn.
No, not.
And yeah, we'll
Traded you for save. Feel no
Cool.
pains for saves.
we'll base these 2, yeah? Base these 2.
Okay.
Back to you.
Wow, yeah, that's like
That is
900 points have just died, man.
That is a lot.
That is woo, big chunk of my army. Literally like 900 points have just evaporated
I
there.
can do what I can do.
Right, these guys are going to attack back now.
Pressure on the points, right?
Yes, 2 got charged, Lightning Claw, and the Sergeant has 5. And then, of course, they'll have chainswords as well. So, let's see
Lot
what
of
we can do.
attacks.
So 3s, rerolling 1s, and then 4s.
Yeah, because I charged you, right?
You got, yeah, I got charged. So 4s with full rerolls.
4 rolls?
Lightning Claw.
Oh, these are lightning cross. Yeah, 100%.
5.
Okay. 3, 4, 5 minus.
-2.
So 3 up save.
Oh, does he have a 1-up, does he?
With a Bale Hunter Plate, give you +1 save.
Very nice.
Don't forget the drones that are with him, right?
Yeah, I could take on the drones first. Yeah, at this point, yeah. So the -2 kills 2 drones, right?
Yes.
This point, I think I will. And then 3 up saves. And Fire Pit of Pain. He's fine.
And the 2 chainswords. 1 hit. Doesn't wound.
Okay.
Okay. So then we need morales.
Yes.
So the Sanguinary Guard and the Vanguard can't fail because their leadership +1 from him. And then they need like a 1 or a 2 or something like that. It's a 3. And the last guy runs.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, that's really unfortunate.
So
because that was going to be a 2-man unit.
Because he runs away, you don't get.
Because
the
if
point,
one
right?
runs and the other one stays,
Stage.
then
You
I'd
kill
bring
something
another
with
one back.
Oh yeah,
And then it'd be 2 with melters
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
charging. So
Yeah,
they'd probably
so-
kill the hammerhead.
Yeah, you
because
kill
he,
Yeah,
because he ran.
That's unfortunate.
You don't get the point for them dying, right? Is it
Oh.
is it one that's destroyed or is it one that's destroyed by me?
Probably destroyed by you, I reckon.
I'm not
Or
sure.
it might just be destroyed this
We'll
background.
check it
We'll
out.
check it, it doesn't
It's only
matter very
a
much.
point,
Yeah.
Yeah. Although they were dominated.
They were
They
dominated.
were
dominated.
dominated. I can't believe they ran, like both of them.
I have made Death Company run. They are afraid of
That
me.
is some scary ass fish.
They are afraid.
Yeah, we're destroyed by enemy units this battle
So they
round. So
were.
they weren't destroyed by enemy units. So yeah, I don't get the point
Tactical
for
play.
dying. Don't get the point for dying.
So
Yeah, that's my attacks back, and
So
that's
I
my
have a-
morale's done.
I have a roll to make here.
But
Oh,
you
yes.
had 1 no prisoners, right? You're now on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You
I'm
just
on
gained
6.
50 wounds
Not bad.
through feel no pains as well.
Yeah.
Through feel no pains.
I still can't do decisive action. I will get 2 points for the bonus for holding.
Yes, because the Riptide's gone and
Which
taken the
is-
bonus
is it
in
here?
turn 2. Yep.
1, 2.
There you go.
I need to roll. The all
Oh,
important
the
roll.
6.
There we go.
The 6. Yeah! There we go! Of course it is! Yay! So they've just failed to run. Hey!
This is what happens when there are only.
I'm sure I told you to take 4 of them.
You know, I asked before. I very much did, and I was told by that there was 4. So I put them in my list, and then I asked. I'm like, "Where's the 4th stealth suit?" Oh, you only got 3.
We only have 3. So they use
Okay.
them for very different things. Because Aaron wanted to use them to run, but Dan uses them to bring your suit bomb in turn
Yeah.
1. So only needs a 3-man, the cheapest unit he can get. And Aaron was like, "Oh, I'll roll a 6 on the run though." And Dan was like, "Nah, you won't. Nah, you won't." 6. There we go. So no R&D.
Well,
that's
I don't think-
that's big.
I don't think I need to win this game now. He needs to do nothing, table, and then I just sit, and then I somehow without that
Well,
happening.
yeah. I mean, if you get decisive action the next turn and like
Yeah.
12-12, that's really big. Well, 14-14.
Yes,
Gold in the middle, and that's all I'll have. If I lose the middle
I
unit,
just want to.
I have 1 unit of 5. 1 unit of 5 Vanguard veterans, and then I have 2 Vanguard, 2 Sangard, and that's it. But like I was saying before, Aaron doesn't really have drones.
No.
So if I can send all of it just into the 5 suit unit and rinse them, then it's just a couple of commanders, a hammerhead, and a riptide. Okay, that doesn't sound so good. There's just so much more
There's
left,
just
but
about
it's okay.
700, 800 points left to shoot.
Yeah, so because that's Aaron's turn there done.
That is
I
my turn.
still get 12 primary.
Yeah, I can't.
So that's pretty big. Right, guys, we are dwindling on the board, but not on the scoreboard. So my plan now is just to get points, just to keep getting points. I'm pushing Aaron back a bit.
Never.
So over there, I've moved that way because I'm in the assault doctrine now. So the plan is to shoot and charge those suits, so they're down to like 3-man or 2-man.
Why are you
just so they
charging
can't run?
an empty ruin? There's nothing here. They are
Because I
stealth.
don't need that primary objective anymore. Because I just worked it out, and I'm on 12, and these guys over here are just moved onto the Riptide's objective. My incursors.
I see.
You know the ones that should have died turn 1?
Yep.
Those ones, they've just moved on to that objective now in like turn 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that'll get me another 14.
I remember
So
this.
14 and 14 is 28, and 6
Yep.
is 34.
Only.
So if I only hold my back one for the next 2 turns, that puts me to 42 points.
Yeah.
So that just holding that puts me up
Just
to
holding this
42.
one objective,
Yep, which
yeah.
I'm happy about. I'm totally cool with that. But I'm planning on making that 45 by just holding my back one if my plan works out here, because I'll get the +4 again, despite Aaron doing this. I'm sick of my whole unit. Yeah. So that's the plan there, and
It's a good plan.
yeah, so that's what I'm planning on doing. My primaries are so high, I'm planning on just dropping Aaron's now. I'm planning to give him a 0
Dropping
here.
mine. Dropping from where?
To 0. Last time he got 6, this time it'll be 2 for the bonus, and that's it. So I'm planning on giving him a 0-point primary, and those guys are going to charge there to keep his run at 0, because I don't think that's going anywhere now because he's rolled the 6. And then decisive action, he's probably going to start getting, because he's going to table me and stuff, and no prisoners. But that's the thing. If he's getting no prisoner and decisive action, even if he's maxing it, if he gets nothing on retrieved data and I keep his primaries low, I don't think he'll catch my primaries.
No.
So that means I just need to bump up my secondaries a little bit. So I thought, go all out. Get Relentless Assault. You know, keep those back 2 banners defended. Even the middle one. So, you know, I can start doing things like that. And over here, I'm raising a banner over here. Well, I'm starting to raise a banner. It might drop when I shoot or charge, because as soon as I take control of it, I can raise a banner. So that means he's got to kill them as well, or I'll get an extra point on banners. So I'm just trying to put as much pressure on Aaron to kill as much of my army in one go as he can. And then, because I've mathed it out, and I literally need every single... Oh, do I? Yeah. I've mathed it out, and I literally need every single Vanguard veteran and 3 Sanguinary Guard to reliably wipe the 5-man unit out. So that means spending my 1 CP to get the 3rd Sangard back. But then my power could fail and I could leave a whole Cold Star alive.
It's a good Cold Star.
But if I leave 1 Crisis Suit alive, Aaron's got 4 crew and the commander on there, so he'll have 9 OBSEC models on there, 8 OBSEC models on there, and I'll have like 2 Sangard. So that won't work. I have to wipe that unit. So the decision is, do we bring 1 Sangard back, or do we just believe in the 2 and save it for the jump on him to jump over and charge the bodyguards and the Cold Star?
Just roll above average.
Easy.
You know what happens when you have a really tough decision to make that could change the game? Instead of actually using your brain and deciding which decision you should make, just roll a bloody dice and let the dice go.
That's a good point. We'll decide how it goes anyway.
1, 2, or 3 will bring him back. 4, 5, or 6. We'll save it for the Libby. We're saving it for the Libby.
There we go.
There we go. It's a sign. That's a sign. There we go. So we're not bringing a Sanguinary Guard back. See, guys, all important decisions in life. Just ask the dice.
Just roll the dice.
Just ask the dice. Right, so we're going to the Psyche phase and he's going to try wings.
Which he passed.
Oh, the dice gods were wrong. He's passed it. So he gets a 12-inch move with fly. Now, because I didn't quite kill that, I could put him here so he can charge both suit units.
Yeah.
And then he could be the difference maker in killing that whole squad.
Yeah.
Because I would love for Aaron to start popping the stim injectors on him before the Lightning Claw Vanguard veterans.
I will.
Because he's got the D3+3 damage attack. If he just goes and spears the guy on the tip of his spear, that would be incredible. So that is a choice. Or we could go for that Cold Star. However, remember guys, that's the Cold Star with 2 plasmas and 2 bursts with no rerolls. So he's not that great, actually. So what I'm going to do...
Why are you being so mean to him? What's he done to you? What's he done?
Is I'm going to move him 12 over here. Because I actually think Dante is the least important piece here.
Yeah, he's useless.
So I'm going to charge Dante into both of them first. Yeah. So if he dies on the other, I don't really care. Yeah. I don't really need Dante at all in this scenario. He's already put the full reroll state mood. So I really don't need Dante. But I knew he's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. So I'm going to let Dante go in first and then charge him into them. And it doesn't matter how many drones are around. They can only offset 1 hit to a drone, right?
Oh, you mean the strat?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't do it on every drone in 3 inches.
No, that's 8th edition.
Okay. And do they? Their drone died, right? The one.
Yeah,
that,
so
the
they'd
one
have
that
to use somebody. They'd have to use.
They'd have to use somebody else's drone. Okay,
yeah.
That's fine. I'm happy with that. So that's that done there. Oh no, and then he's got another. Oh, see, they were telling me to save that CP for him, but I'll bet you it was for the second power. Quickening. No, it wasn't. He gets that as well. Yeah. On a 9. There we go.
Wasn't confident in himself to roll good dice.
I'll now bring the other Sangard back. So there we go. That's that done. And then we got the shooting. So these guys over here, not really going to do much, to be honest, which sucks a bit. I would have really liked for them to shoot like the last 4 crew hands and get me another 3 points.
But
I
they
know
were
we'll
hidden.
get
the
them
last.
back,
Yeah. So I'll fire these 2 first.
Okay.
At the bodyguard unit, I'll go for the bodyguard unit.
Yeah, just the 2 little guys there. And
Yep. Hitting on 2s because they're within range of the warlord. And then wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
all right. Minus
-2.
5 ups.
No, -1 because I'm in assault doctrine. Sorry.
4 ups. Cool.
Okay. And then I have these assault marines.
Oh yes, thank you so much, Dan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These Death Company intercessors.
Right.
And now I will shoot the main squad.
Okay.
The big squad. The
The
big main squad.
The big one.
Rerolling ones. Because it's a 9-inch aura.
It's a good roll.
It is. Winning on 5s. 1, 2, 3. 3 saves. No AP.
It's probably still best I take it on normal suit. I don't want to be using my stim guy yet. I think so. So this will be on 3 ups, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that I probably won't CP.
That's what you get for not putting on the
first
iridium
one.
guy.
Okay, so I'll take 1 wound on
Nice.
the guy.
So that's a regular guy that's damaged, right?
Yes, it has to be.
If that was the stim guy, oh, that dreadnought would have literally just skimmed
Who
over
do
the
you
spear.
take me for?
No, yeah, you definitely should have taken it on somebody else there, because what I was trying to do
No, so
is
you
if
hit me
you just
with a
take a
fist,
single
right?
wound on him and he takes 1 wound,
Yeah.
then the dreadnought just
Oh yeah,
goes into it.
yeah, 100%.
because they feel no pains, right?
I have to. The Funeral Pains, yeah, I don't want to be draining that on a D3+3 spear and flat damage 3.
Yeah.
I was actually quite happy you were going the Librarian to the Cold Star for a while, and then you moved him, and I'm like, no longer happy.
If Dante charges and you overwatch him,
Yes.
he can't overwatch, right? You can only do 1 overwatch, period.
I can only do 1 Overwatch, yeah.
Okay, Dante will charge first.
I will spend a CP for -2 for everybody.
Oh, yes.
So everybody that charges,
That's what I was thinking. you were
everybody
gonna
that
do just
declares
CP4.
at least this squad will be -2.
Okay, is that when I declare or is that the start of the charge phase?
So you've declared me, so I now choose.
Oh, it's when I declare.
Well, either way, I would done to anyone.
Yeah, I
everybody.
know, but if it's at the start of the charge phase, I could choose not to declare that unit and just go for the bodyguard.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
I see, yeah.
Let me check for you. I think it is when you declare, but there are similar ones that are different.
Yeah, because I'm within 6 of the bodyguard, so the bodyguard's a 5-inch charge. These guys, well, a 4-inch with my +1.
Of course.
And then these guys I'm within 4 of, so that's a
When
2-inch.
use this in your opponent's charge phase when a battlesuit unit for army is selected as a target of a charge.
Okay, and
And
then
it says until the end of the phase, subtract 2 from charge rolls made for any unit that declares a charge against that battlesuit unit.
against the boss.
The charge roll modifier is not cumulative
Okay.
with anything else.
So now
You need a 6.
I need a 6.
Right,
Let's do it.
but the thing is, the people who could charge him, who is he under threat by? Who could charge him? These guys.
Who's
could,
that? The Riptide?
Yeah, to know whether
He can
I have
charge.
CP,
Then the Libby
so
Dread
I could
charge
still
that way.
Overwatch anyway.
The Libby
Right?
Dread.
Like I know I'm only killing Dante, but it's like he's giving you a lot of buffs, right? Because he's giving you the rerolls.
Yeah, he's giving reroll 1s to them because they've got full rerolls to hit already.
Okay.
That's why I thought he's the least
Oh, is it worth-
important.
Yeah, but to be fair, if I don't Overwatch,
Mhm.
you probably won't charge the Riptide. You'll just charge them because you want to kill them.
Possibly.
So I will Overwatch because I have CP and there's not much I want to do,
Cool.
and it's better than nothing,
Yeah.
and it's cool.
Very nice.
So because I checked in Montcar, the example of the Montcar is any unit within 9 gets rerolls to wound. So they will still get rerolls to wound against Dante. It's quite nice.
Oh,
Because
cool.
on the shooter base.
Cool.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's still 5 dudes. So, it's here. 6s. Rerolling 1s. Very good. Lots of 1s, which is better than not having 1s.
What is it, cyclics?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
3 mortals. So we'll have to deal with that now. 1 hit. It's very good so far.
I'll take that. That's the suit dead.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
Go,
for-
Dante. He's killed a suit.
Yeah.
Dante's killed a suit.
We roll into wound.
Go, Dante.
We'll remove this guy off the face of the planet just for the sake of convenience.
Very tasty.
Very good so far. It's going quite well. Plasmas.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s. Nice. And then we'll do the fusion.
Oh, yeah. You only need 1 bloody fusion.
2 fusions.
There you go.
Winning you on 2s with rerolls. 2 wounds.
4 up invulnerable save.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe that's why I saved the CP.
Maybe.
Maybe it was for that.
Yeah, reroll and then.
What's the
save.
damage on it?
D6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2.
Could just remove him from the face of the earth. Like he's
Yeah,
done
how many
2
wounds does he have?
now.
Does he have 6 wounds?
Please don't say he's got 7 or something like that. Let's be really sad.
There you go.
He
6.
probably has 6, right?
Probably won't have more than 6, but does he have 6?
I think he's small, so I think he'll have 5.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
might
has
have
2.
5.
Maybe
Commander
he's got
Dante, 6 wounds.
Oh.
2. So I'd have to roll a 4. But I do have CP.
Yeah, he does have 6 wounds.
Could CP.
I think I'll CP it, you know?
Yeah?
I think I'll CP it.
Alright.
I'm going to CP that first one.
Alright. Oh.
Failed it, and the second one. Oh, failed
so
it.
4.
Come on.
Please-
No way.
So it's
got to make two
he's auto dead, right?
Sorry?
He's auto dead.
He's got 6 of in a pain.
He got 6 up in a
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
Now don't do this, please.
See, if that Vanguard veteran squad fails,
Fails what?
charge.
Got reroll charges.
Yeah, he's got real charges because of the.
You said that about 4 times in the movement
Spend
Oh, I
phase.
thought Dante was giving them that.
He's giving reroll ones.
Oh, so I thought
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were getting real charges.
No, no,
from
he
the-
can't take any relics.
The charges
You can't
on
take any
the,
relics.
on the
Oh,
guy.
sorry.
Yeah. The Sanguinary Priest gives
Ignore
that.
me then.
Passes 2. So he's dead.
Okay.
That's cool. But that's the least important unit.
Yeah.
So
but
he is the least
I'll
important
He
trade
was
unit.
a
there
suit
to
for him.
soak up the overcharge.
Yeah, he was there just to soak up
He
the
would
overwatch.
kill more than a suit, so I'd trade a suit for him for a CP.
Yeah.
But he just killed a suit.
He would kill more.
I'll take it. Then the Libby Dread will charge both.
Yeah, so they. He
That's
is it.
8.
Yes.
So he charges both squads.
Well, it's a 6, but yeah.
Right. And then the Vanguards will charge into the big unit.
Oh, see, that's what
With
I
a
was thinking
reroll.
could happen.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw the one. I was like, oh.
So that's an 8 minus 2, 6.
6, yeah.
So they get onto the
If
objective.
it didn't have that relic that you were considering not taking, you were considering not taking the relic.
Oh,
if
I
you
was
had not
considering
taken the relic, that's cool though. At least the Sandguard could still possibly fail. We could do a repeat.
And then the Sandguard will go in.
Yeah. That's
4
is a fail.
plus 1 is a 5. Minus 1.
Are they within?
Because
Are they within 4?
Because
No, just out.
Yeah.
So they have to roll a 5, not a 4. Just like that.
Just like that.
reroll charges is a good relic. Although
good relic.
the CP did make them fail twice, so without the relic.
So I'll stay just out of 3 of the commander.
Yeah, of course.
Something like that.
Mhm.
And then the Sang Priest.
The priest himself.
Yes.
Might as well just go for it, I think.
See what he needs.
Into them as well, yeah.
Does he get reroll charge as well? Or is it cool?
Possibly. So that's a 6 minus 2 is a 4. It's probably not in 5 inches. No, he needs an extra 1 as well. So he has to roll a natural 6.
So
if he gets it, I'll
yeah.
check. I'll
Right, so
check.
if he gets it, he'll get probably core character. It seems.
It probably is, yes. Straight relics page.
It's a combat army. It should be really.
Relics. Oh, yes, I forgot. Blood Angel unit. All Blood Angel.
Everybody.
Nice.
Land Raiders.
Land,
All
yeah.
Blood Angel.
Rechargeable
It says
rogue.
Blood Angel.
Uh,
Whee! Here
So-
we go.
Out of 3 of my dude, or
No. He doesn't mind. He'll just
Okay.
stay 1 away. So.
I have no combat on him, so I don't know. Why.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, why the hell did I stay away with the Sanguinary Guard? That's the guy with 0 combat.
I was like, oh yes, good,
Yeah.
good thing, Mister. I have 4 attacks hitting on like 3s.
Yeah. Whatever. Right. So,
Just don't wipe them.
interestingly, I think the Sang Guard should go first. Because even if you start taking that on the Feel No Pain guy, they're minus 4. So
Yeah.
even with his 2 up save, he's going to get a 6 up
Yeah.
with
yeah.
some Feel No Pains.
Mhm.
So that's pretty big, actually. You're going with the Sangard. So they'll wipe him. Then the Lightning Claws will butcher the rest of the squad easily. So the Sangard will go first. That's the way to do it. Oh, this guy. This guy. Could still charge him, couldn't I? Because now he can't Overwatch, right?
No.
Now he can't Overwatch. And he can fall back and shoot, but then he doesn't get the explosions, correct?
No, if you fall back, you don't get
They'll
carried.
charge him then. Oh, no, my banner will go down if I do that.
Why would your banner go down?
That's fine.
Oh, because you
'Cause
started the
I've-
action.
Still
Yeah,
doing
that's
it,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Still doing the action, yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot the shots over there.
Hey, go on.
Let's see. Let's see if we can take out a drone or 2 and make the run even harder.
Do your shots and your charges.
That was the whole aim for them. Try and make the run harder. Times 4 probably.
Probably.
I think they're 5, you know.
2
5?
wounds.
They might actually be
Or 1
5.
wound.
I think they're 5.
Maybe
Really?
They
A
could be,
crisis suit is 5.
they could be 8,
Yeah,
maybe.
I remember being shocked by them.
Oh,
I remember
interesting.
being surprised by their toughness.
So it's 1 or 2.
The T4.
T4?
Okay.
Okay, maybe
So
I was
2.
Surprised by their toughness.
So who's taking it?
So I'll be on a 2-up save. So I'll take it on a stealth.
Okay.
2-up save. Good.
So he takes a wound. So he's going to be the first one to take damage in combat now.
Yep.
And they have what, a 4-up armor save?
Yep.
Let's charge. 10.
10.
They want it, man. They saw them dropping in behind them and they're like, we've had no action, boys. Get in on the
I need
action.
the most dudes alive. Yes, they have a 3-up save. So they have a 4-up in combat, yeah.
So I'll just put them in like that.
No, it's -2 during the assault doctrine.
Yep. -2 in the assault
So
doctrine.
they have a 5-up in combat.
So I could do a number on them.
Can we just say this has heavy cover? It'd be quite cool.
Right then.
Piece in the corner.
Heavy cover.
So that's it. I don't want to charge this guy because he's actually good in combat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sandguard first.
Okay.
Let's have a pop at this. They have 2 attacks, 3 attacks base, +1 for charging, +1 for assault doctrine.
2 of them, yeah? Okay.
Here we go. So 2s.
Why 2? Oh, they hit on 2s anyway, right?
Oh
3s,
no, because
Dante's
Dingy
dead.
died. Dante died.
3s.
Oh, okay. Yes, that was big. They hit on 3s now. Very,
Oh,
very,
very
big.
big. Very big.
Yeah, very big.
It's
Very
quite big, that. The math is
There we
completely
go.
skewed. It's gone.
But now 3s because power swords are strength 5.
Yes.
So that is 6 at -4.
The math has
Oh,
been
yeah.
completely thrown out.
Screw maths.
See-
Maths means nothing.
See, the tough thing is, I'd be like, oh, I'll take it on a normal suit, but then you can
That'll
hit me
kill
with
3.
You hit me with a dread as well. So I have to start with Mr. Guy and see how many.
Ooh, okay.
You have to. You've got to
Yeah.
start trying
So
to
he's
show
got
the unit
6
something.
up armor saves then.
Only 6.
1 at a time.
Oh,
Because if he dies, then they'll go to the next guys.
instantly.
Yes. So he
Okay,
fails,
so
and then
I
he's got
have
2
to pop
4-up
my,
Finno Pains.
Yeah, pop my Finno Pains.
Yep.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Down to
Fails
2.
them both. Yep.
Nope. Finno Pains can be done. Okay.
Oh, passes them both.
2
Okay.
left. Down to
Oh,
1.
Down to 1.
Pass the 6 up.
Could kill him.
Okay.
He's on 3. So he has 1 wound left.
Whoa, he's tough, man. He's
Then
tough.
they'll offset the
Stimmed.
objective.
He's just got as a.
I'll just base you with both Sandguard.
Yeah, you will.
All right, and then we'll go with. So he's got 1 wound left, right?
Yeah.
Now I think it makes sense to go with the Vanguard veterans.
He has an infinite number of wounds left, Manny.
Infinite number of wounds, like bloody hell. And now I think it makes sense to go with the Vanguard veterans. So I'll go with them.
Yep.
So we've got 2 attacks base, charging, lightning claw, turn 3, and then chainsword separate as well. So 5 attacks a model with lightning claws first. 1,
Only?
2, 3,
Pathetic.
4, 5, and 1 attack for the sergeant. 1 dice, please.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
A lot of dice.
All right, so these guys are hitting on 3s, but with full rerolls because they have Chapter Master rerolls on them still.
Yes, with the chapter master who's now a crumbling corpse behind them.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we're wounding on 4s with a +1 to wound.
Yes. Very good. Lightning claws winning on 4s.
And we have full reels to wound on
So
that.
good on the Vanguard vets.
Yeah, man. So that is 5,
About 2, I think.
10,
2 wounds, maybe.
16
Bit more than 2.
at -3. So he'll have a 5 up, and then as soon as he dies, the rest are 6 ups.
13. I need 3 more dice, please.
There you go.
Right, so these are -3.
-3.
So 5 ups.
Yes, because he has a 2 up base, doesn't he?
Oh.
Oh, look at him.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay. A 4 up. Dead.
Ah.
Okay.
So he goes down. And then you need to roll 1 6, I believe.
1 6 out of all.
You saw the first one out of those. Yeah, there we go.
1
There's
6.
12 more, yeah.
Yes, 12 more.
So you need
3,
1 6, yeah?
12 more left, right? 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever, 10 dice.
Because it was 16 saves.
11, 12. Here we go. A 6!
So 1 suit lives on 1 wound.
But there is this guy here.
Yes, my secondary priest.
So, this is a question.
So if you leave one of these 2, he'll fight, and if you leave this guy,
Because
he'll fight.
he fits through, right? I
I
was like, does he fit? Yes, he does fit, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Wait. No.
No, it did.
Yes. Haha. I will
Doesn't
take
matter,
these
'cause
two.
He's not on the objective, is he?
I will take these two. And I will spend 2 CP. Oh, he's not on the objective.
I've still got to
He's
consolidate.
not on the objective, so it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, because he's not upset now.
Well, then probably just keep this guy here, right? Yeah, but yeah, because if you
Yeah,
consolidate, I
we'll
won't be able to get through, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll consolidate the Vanguard vets
Oh, true.
and touch you, so you won't be able to go away
We'll
from
leave
the
this
Dreadnought.
guy here. With
Yeah,
one
with 1 wound remaining. Very nice. And then, of course, they'll just go onto the objective as well for more obsec goodness.
Of course.
They're not obsec, are they?
Yeah, him. He makes some more obsec.
Oh, does he?
That's his
Right
war,
to
friend,
war,
right to
man.
war.
Right to war's so good.
Oh, Rights of War. Cool.
Yeah, so he's got Rights of War and
Sick.
Icon of the Angel for full rules to charge on all units within 6
Yeah, it's
inches.
very good.
Now the Libby Dread will attack. I've done a lot here. I'm happy with that. The Libby Dread will now strike these. These dudes here. So he had 4 attacks. Then he had 5 for charging. And then now he gets 6 for the Assault Doctrine and D3 for his power.
Quick enough.
Another 1. So he gets 7 attacks and then the big attack. Yeah, I'll do the 7 first because you got 1 guy on 3 wounds, haven't you?
I do.
Yep, so I'll do these first. 3s. Okay.
All right.
3 hits and then 2s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds minus.
Minus 4 now because of the Assault Doctrine.
Just kills one, right?
So he's dead. And I'm guessing the drone will take the next hit?
Kill the drone. You can kill him. Whereas if I
Yes,
put the
if
wound
you
on,
put it on
him,
him-
I can spend a CP to kill the drone.
Oh, yes, okay, yes.
Right?
Oh, yes, because he'll take 3 damage
Because
and
he'll
then there's
take
1
3.
attack left with the spear.
Because that's the only thing that can. How many attacks has he got?
I don't know. Very little.
And he's
He
damaged
doesn't
1?
really have a combat. Yeah, he's damaged 1.
No, because this is the last thing that's keeping my.
Oh, he's
my
got 1
primary
wound.
on.
Ah, okay, I see.
Because I could use it on this guy.
To get
Yeah,
primary.
why would you spend the CP to put it onto the drone? Just put it on the drone now for free.
No, because
then
this
he's
is
got
a
the
3 damage
spear.
attack. So put him down to 1. Then
Okay.
when the spear D3 plus 3 damage comes, he can spend the CP and put it on
Oh, right.
Because if not, kill the drone, then
You
DC
kill
plus
the
3
drone,
just
then
kills the
you've got
guy.
nothing, yeah.
But
Yeah.
here, if
I
he's
understand.
decent, then it doesn't matter. But if he's not decent, it's that close. I
He'll
could
probably
be like,
still take 2 wounds off you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've only got 1 left.
Yeah, but I
But he
can spend the
can
CP
knock
for the drone.
1 to a drone, stuff like that. That's what he's wondering.
Because then that will get me full primary. This
So,
keeps me
a Sanguinary
doing-
Priest has 3 attacks base. So I'll have 4 for charging, 5 for the chainsword, 6 for turn 3. So I'll have 6 attacks hitting on 2s. And then he is strength 4 with +1, so winning on 4s. So it'll make you take about 3 saves. And he's -1 base, so it'll be -2. So you'll be taking like 3 5-ups.
3-5 up. So I'll probably pass 1, fail 2. So
Mm-hmm.
that would kill me and the drone. So yeah, I will
Averagely.
spend the CP. But I won't spend the CP yet.
Yeah,
but
you don't need to.
I'll keep this guy on 1.
Okay,
Possibly
keep that
spend
guy on
the
1.
CP.
So then the big attack
Yeah.
hits, doesn't wound.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I won't spend the CP.
Okay.
Apparently.
There you go.
Libby Dread, a little bit disappointed with the Libby Dread, but everybody else has done what they should
It's
do.
bumping them down to 3s, isn't it? Oh, they used it on 2s, didn't they?
Yeah, they used it on 2s, yeah. So, obviously he'll just base that last suit for whatever
Of
it
course,
matters.
of course.
And then the Sanguinary Priest into your
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
All hit.
All right, that's good.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Requiring 5 ups. Not that it matters, but okay. Nah, I'd still have 2 to take. So
Mhm.
yeah, there's 2 to take with.
Yeah, you'd have to
probably
CP that, pass
And
it,
then
get the
pass
next one
2
on the
more.
drone, and then
Yeah,
we'll
so
put down the drone.
we
and then
have
pass
to
the next
accept
2,
it,
yeah.
guys. He has to die. And there's no point in me blowing up. The blowing up is only against 1 unit, right? Or is it against every unit?
I have no idea. Might be against every
If
unit.
it's against every unit,
That'd be pretty
Against
funny
every
if it is
unit.
against every
but I
unit.
think it's against 1. It is called. If you're wondering why I'm on my phone looking at a 7 website, it's because I was told there was a codex. in the
Codex,
car.
yeah.
In
And
the
then
car.
Dan's taken like 11 codexes home because apparently he was going to learn. How many have you learned, Dan?
Well, I must have learnt how because it's not in the car.
What can you tell me? Does it hit everybody? Roll 1d6 for each unit within 3, and you can suffer D3 mortal wounds. So I will spend the CP.
Is that your own units as well?
It says for play for each unit, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Boom. Because I've
Within
already,
what range, sorry?
within 3 inches.
And is it automatic or is it on a roll?
So you roll, and on a 3 to 5, it's D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Just for fun. I mean, I don't have primary anymore, so it doesn't matter about me like killing my guy
Yeah,
off primary.
yeah.
So let's spend it. we will start with my Coot Hounds, the poor Coot Hounds.
Go on.
5. So they will take D3 mortals. Will fail 2. 2 guys will.
Hopefully the restaurant to morale now.
Oh, well, that'd be quite nice.
That'd be funny.
The commander.
Yep.
1. Clever one.
Doesn't take any
Doesn't
hits.
take any.
Sanguinary, priest.
Priest, yeah. D3.
He gets hit.
He,
3 for him.
3.
The Sangard.
Sangard. Don't get hit.
Don't get hit.
The
The
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Get hits with
Get
3
hit for
more.
3. So 3 on them and 3 on the Sang.
6 more
Sang
wounds.
priest.
4
Okay,
CP. Not bad.
perfect. So 3 on the Vanguard. 1 dies.
We kill 1.
And
Revenge.
3 on the Sang Priest. He takes 1 wound. 2 wounds. He passes 1. So he takes 2 and 1 Vanguard veteran dies.
Okay. I'm happy
But I
with that.
believe he only has 4, you know? I think he's a weak character, so he
Wish
has
he only
2
had
left
2.
and 1 guy's dead. But we've achieved what we wanted to achieve that
You did.
turn,
You
which
did.
is absolutely massive. I killed quite a bit there. I killed a big suit unit. Almost killed both bodyguards now. And just got that fight over there to see if I
And then,
can drop the rund.
I'm going to punch your librarian as well.
Yeah, you can get to punch
Of
my Libby
course.
Dread as well. So they have 2 attacks base,
Yeah.
+1 for charging, +1 for turn 3 now. 1, 2, 3,
+1, +1, +1,
Four.
+1. So many.
5. Wow, they got a lot of attacks, man, for a basic troop. They hit quite well.
They do.
And then they're wounding on 3s, because strength forward +1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves at -2.
8 at -2. Damn.
Yeah, so we're going to start the first 2 on the one dude who's injured. So 5 ups, right? -2.
So 1 on him, right?
He
Because
took
he's injured.
He took 1. They have 3 wounds each.
Yes,
Oh,
They have
he's
3
got
wounds
2.
each?
Yeah, he's got 2.
I thought they had 2.
they're 3, right?
Oh,
thought-
wow, okay.
maybe they
All
only
right,
had 2.
badass. Yeah, I thought they had 2 wounds each.
Oh, okay.
They do have 2. Yeah, I don't know why I'm smoking. Yeah.
Bloody hell, I was going to say.
Sorry, because you
That's
said that, I was like,
anyway.
yeah. So then one will go on. We'll kill a drone then. At this point,
Yeah.
They're pretty
You're
toast.
taking on a drone
They're
next. Yeah,
pretty
nice.
toast. Then we'll kill another drone.
And then 6 more. Oh, yeah, so
Kill
1
a
on the
drone.
drone and then 5 more.
5 ups. Yeah.
Doesn't
So-
the drone have a 6 up?
Yeah,
4
but
up
you're
-2?
-2, right? They're 4 up save drones, not 5s.
I think all drones have a 4 palm save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
So one dies.
So you need to take a
And
save
then
on
6.
him.
No.
Yeah, so
I thought
so
they had 5 up. My bad. And then these are 5 ups.
Oh, they're all dead.
They are dead.
Go, blood angels.
Whoa.
Go in curses.
God damn.
They were like, you know what? We haven't seen any action all bloody game. Let's get in the fight, lads. Rah!
They just went in there, just like
There we
shanked
go.
them.
Yeah, they just went in there with their dual-handed blades and just started shanking them all down. These infiltrators just sat there like, yeah, guys, we got the home objective. We're good. We've got the base secured.
They're asleep. They're gone to bed.
And then you get to hit my Libby Dread.
Oh, I got 2 attacks or something with a battle suit.
I think it's 3 attacks, and I
Fives,
think you
right?
hit on 4s next to
5.
somebody.
5 surely.
Oh,
right?
5s, okay.
5s rolling ones. 2. Oh, 2 hits. Wounding you on 5s. 1 wound, Manny.
1 wound.
Are you ready?
Here we
Are you
go.
ready?
He's all right.
Oh,
He's
no,
a dreadnought.
that's not very fun.
Right, that is the end of my turn.
Yes.
I don't owe any morals. I only lost 1 Vanguard vet, and he wiped out.
Just as
Dante,
planned.
you arse.
Just as planned.
But I definitely do get Relentless Assault
Yes, you.
for another 4 points.
Yes, you do.
Because we're all out over there now. Fury of the Lost was nothing. And I get 6 on the bonus.
Yes, can't stop that.
So literally now, just holding that. Literally, I don't think I've ever had that primary before with a combat army where I only have to hold that for the last 2 battle rounds to max it out. Maybe the last 1 sometimes, but the last 2 is a bit crazy.
Yeah.
So it's 59-12, and Aaron... Oh, you succeeded with the 0-turn primary.
Yes,
So
100%, yes.
it's going to be interesting now.
As you can see, I have loads of models left on the board. I think about 5.
More than me, you piece of turd.
No, I don't. I've got like 5. You've got everywhere. They're everywhere.
Give it 5 minutes.
Give it 5 minutes.
Give it 5 minutes, then
Okay.
talk to me. Look
So,
at this. In the back of the head. Is that how we're,
from there.
is that how we're doing it? A miss from there.
You know he's going
If
to.
that shot goes just right over his head.
If you look, it is slightly high. So if he just shoots right there, he will miss.
This guy does have his drone still.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see the drone.
Perfect. There we
He's
go.
got- He's cool.
Right.
He's got a drone. Okay.
What are we planning here then, Aaron?
Yes. So basically, if you look at the points, I don't have very many of the points. I currently have a whole 12. But I want to try and kill as much as I can. So I've moved the Enforcer over there so he can start killing this off and try, because I want to try and get decisive action this turn. So with the shooting and the combat, should be able to hopefully kill them. I've also put this Crisis guy here, just in case he needs to help out. But I've made sure that him and the bodyguard that's fallen back are closer to this Sanguinary Priest to try and get him killed, because that means that then Manny will lose rights of war. So we just go back to how many we have on the objective, and then I'll have it for decisive action, which is quite cool. Then I move the Hammerhead over here to try and one shot clock this guy, because there's no more lookout, sir, for you, buddy. And then I've moved the Riptide just slightly to the side to give some space for the Cold Star, because as Manny was saying, I have to kill that unit to get decisive action, and I don't know that just the Riptide will do it. So I'm like, well, the Riptide and the Cold Star hopefully should be able to kill off that unit to give me decisive action. We'll see what's left at the end of this turn, like how much I can kill, but it's
because I was hoping that actually, because the Riptide has not been doing very well.
He's not very
and
good.
I was like, I'll just leave the unit 4 there on the objective, raise a banner, and if the Riptide fails to kill all 4 in shooting, he's terrible in combat. So unless he kills all 4 in combat, I'm still going to hold that objective.
Yeah.
So it'll drop his bonus, it'll stop him getting decisive action, but then he spotted him, bought the Cold Star. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the Riptide. Like,
And then this guy probably will just clear the middle on his own. He's really good.
he's very nice.
He's badass.
I like-
I've
I love
never not taken the Onaga Gauntlet, and I didn't realise that his flat 2 damage was in combat as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the thermonutronic,
And I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay,
yeah.
that's right. I
Well,
didn't give him the extra attacks. I didn't realise.
The Onaga's great, but when you start with 6 CP and then you want to start taking extra detachments, you want to start taking stuff, the first thing to cut, in my opinion, is the Onaga, because he already has a combat weapon anyway.
Yeah,
So-
and it's fairly decent.
It's pretty good. It's, flat 2 and rerolling to wound and hit is really nice. All right, so Marklights are the first things.
Yeah.
So this guy obviously fell back, so you can't do anything. So we got these 2, and then we got these 2. So we'll start with this one here. We'll go at them.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one will go on the priest. Try and help this guy who got -1.
Damn it.
So
Damn it. Leave the priest.
on the priest.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And on the Death Company.
Have him.
intercessors.
Have him. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, I'll have him.
There
I'll
we
have
go.
him. I'll have him.
You
Yeah,
can
I
have
know
him.
you do.
I just want that priest,
'Cause,
mate.
Marklights
The priest is all that matters.
Marklights can't target if you looked at, sir. So that's the only one that can do it. So those 2 will give.
Sorry, why can't Marklights?
So I'm pretty sure that Marklights have the same rule.
movement phase.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they have the same rule as if you're within lookout, so you can't choose a character for Marklight unless they'd be eligible.
Well, then you wouldn't have been able to.
Oh yeah, because you targeted the Libby Dread.
It's done. It's done in the movement phase, so.
Oh, maybe you can then.
And it's
the
an
lookout
action,
zero
right?
and
So-
If that was the thing,
shooting.
then I just put counteracted myself. Good thing that nothing happened there.
enough.
We'll check that. I won't do it anyway, just in case, because anyway I want to put 1 into them.
Yeah.
And then I'll put 2 into them because they need. I really want them to get 1 because right now they have none.
That's funny. If you put 1 into them and then rolled a 1, that would
You're
have been
putting
funny.
Marklights on them.
And them guys.
The only 2 things that are going to shoot them are both within.
I'm
9.
Oh, you
Farsight
within nine?
Enclaves, aren't I? Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Farsight
you was in
So
9.
we don't
Oh,
want to put Marklights on
Yes.
them.
Well, then we'll put them. If I have to check if I can put it within lookout, sir, then right for the Libby Dread.
No,
then
because you're closest to him.
No, because I'm closer to them.
Oh, I
you
see.
definitely can.
If
It's
you
fine.
can, then it's just me talking nonsense. So I'll put 1.
Isn't it everything you want to shoot with every unit within 9?
The only thing that isn't is these.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Hammerhead is within 9.
I'm very
of the
used to
Libby
playing
Dread.
Tausept, so
Yeah.
I'm
So you
very
have
new for
Marklights
doing
on
this.
everything there. You don't need any Marklights.
Why did
on there.
Marklight this guy right
So
about?
you should just be putting all your Marklights here.
Well, they can't see. And
Oh,
they
I
failed.
see. Okay,
so
fair enough.
they've got 1 there. There we go.
They've got 1. That's fine.
Basically-
Nobody else needs 1 because you. So
Every-
Aaron's got Marklights on everybody because he's within 9 of
I would
everybody
just-
with everyone
yeah, I'd
there.
put, like,
There you go.
1 maybe on the because if anything over there wants to shoot into these,
Yeah.
then
Oh,
Okay,
Vanguard Vets, yeah.
we'll
yeah,
put-
Vanguard
I'll
Vets.
just put it there.
We'll put the 2 into the Vanguard Vets then.
Van Vets.
We'll put the 2 into you have a CP into the Sandguard because they could heroic intervene. And that could
Okay.
hurt.
Yeah.
Just a little thing. Yeah, so they get 1. Yeah, basically, every single Tau game I've played in the past has always been Tausept.
Yeah.
So I've always been very careful with the Marklights, and I've never played Farsight Enclaves. So it's really cool.
Well, now
that
you've
I'm
got
like,
them everywhere.
I get
Yeah.
+1. That's quite cool. Yeah, so that's done. So now shooting. I'm gonna start with the rule of cool here.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go straight into that.
Oh,
I just want to kill him. I just
Missed
wanna
that,
kill him.
Aaron. Just missed that.
3s with a reroll.
It'd be funny if you missed this. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no. Oh no.
Winning white.
Oh,
Winning
no.
whites. Oh god.
Yes.
Fell to in, go on.
2s with a reroll.
Is it 2s? Is it? Oh, is it just like
Strength
mad?
14.
Oh, badass.
Okay. So he takes Is it 6 plus D3, right?
6 plus
So
D3.
6, 7, 8 with a -1, and then 3
8 with a
mortal wounds.
-1 and 3 mortals. So he goes boom. Does he? Maybe he does 1 more wound when he explodes. No.
I have got my revenge.
Dink.
I have
No,
got
my
revenge.
Libby Dread.
Okay.
Libby Dread's so cool, man. Gotta love a Libby Dread.
So see, I kind of want to shoot both in there and coordinate engagement with them, because I'm very
Oh, these guys over here.
yeah, because what we saw with the Coaster earlier.
Nah,
was
you'll be
that-
fine. You'll kill them easily.
No,
You don't need to.
No, because you'll just
They'll die.
You have
They,
one,
like they died turn 1.
you have 1
Easy.
CP. So I'm gonna spend 1 CP for coordinated engagement, and they both have to shoot there.
I was gonna transhuman them, you know.
Uh,
If he didn't coordinate by any shot, I was gonna go transhuman. So what is it? Him? He's going first.
yeah, they both have to shoot there.
How many
But,
shots does he have?
He Nova charges for extra shots because I have to kill him. So he's got 8, and then he has the 2 plasmas.
It's not worth it.
And then
Go for it.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3s.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it, is it, man?
How many misses did you get?
5.
Oh my god, it would have been worth it to transhuman.
Yes,
No.
So
Just roll
it's,
all 4 ups now and make me feel happy. I didn't spend it.
2 wounds. You're -3. Are you not on the
Roll
cover?
1,
Is
2,
anyone on the
3.
cover?
Oh my god.
Is anyone on the cover?
No.
Okay, so I will CP 1 more. No, CP. Pre-reroll for
Yeah.
Farsight.
Did it
So
work?
Just 2. Just 2.
Oh, it still failed. What is going on with these ones?
Just 2. Look at these dice.
Oh, there we go. I've
Okay,
done the
2
same.
dead.
2 dead.
Okay.
Ding, ding.
Look at these dice. What is this? Alright, we got 2
What
plasma.
are those?
What are those? We got 2 plasma. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, guys.
Oh, yeah,
It's
got 2
okay.
plasma shots. Go for it. Go, go, go. Smack him.
2 hits. 2s.
There you go.
1 wound. Always the 1.
Nope. 1 left.
And then the Coaster.
Shame we couldn't have done that turn 1, isn't it?
Isn't it a shame, isn't it? So
Bear in mind, he wounded you on a 3 with the plasma, so he would have got 0 wounds for the entire thing if you'd have transhumed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Like literally 0
0
wounds.
wounds,
So
yeah.
it would have been worth it to transhuman. Oh, man. Kicking myself now.
okay, so we'll start with the plasma. With from this guy. So hits Tau Septum.
Oh my god.
Wounds.
So it's a 2, so it wouldn't have
Oh, so I should have transhuman, definitely. Oh, he's dead. No. Took him out.
Just
Whoa.
plan.
If I would have transhuman, they would have lived.
What is this?
Again?
Yeah.
And that would have stopped decisive action.
Yeah.
This isn't my dice. This isn't my
Aronson!
This isn't my dice.
Aronson!
This isn't my dice.
Okay.
Alright, so they're dead. Okay.
They're wiped.
So
He's
we have
killed
to
the
do this.
dreadnought.
We still have to do some self
We've
indecisive.
got some work to do still.
So he is going to shoot into the Sangard.
Yeah. Sangard.
Sam Priest.
Honestly, I was like, don't do that. You need to kill the priest.
That's the name of him. It's a priest. So I'll be hitting back on 4s.
Le priest.
I forgot. Carry on exploring 6s. I don't have got any 6s. I might have got a 6 at some point, but I'll remember from now on.
Oh, yeah.
He can't because he fell
Might
back.
have got some 6s. What with your 5 1s and 2s?
Yeah, there might have been one.
Yeah, no, you might have got some 6s.
You never know.
Remember.
So hitting on 4s.
He can't get explosions, all right, because he fell.
No,
back
and
from
he's hitting on 4s. And then 2s.
Yes.
Is T4. My 1 reroll. 2 wounds.
6. 1 damage.
2.
Do I CP that? That would force the commander to have to shoot him.
I could, yeah. Oh, I could go and punch him. Bam, bam.
That's big.
It is big.
I'll use my last CP. Oh.
Oh.
Fails because he only has
Yes.
a 3 up save. He doesn't have the same as everybody else.
Okay. So
And then 6 ups. Yeah! What was it?
Oh.
no, Wundo.
Charge him with the crew hands.
Oh, easy.
Charge him with the crew. Have him. Oh, guys, they've passed their morale. Because the leadership 5, and then
Yeah.
when he killed 2 with his own suit exploding, they rolled a 3 and survived.
Yeah. Okay.
I was hoping they just ran away.
Ooh. Decision.
I have to put
Oh,
some
yeah,
shots.
that's
into
interesting, him surviving that.
Him. I have to put some shots into him.
Yeah, you gotta be
Um,
ballsy now.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you know. Like, what do I put in? Well. Let's start here. Just see what happens. So I'm gonna put even if you leave to this guy here. What's the charge? I've got 1 CP within 5, so a 4. So yeah, so I will just shoot into them there.
Shoot into them. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Okay. So we will start with the cyclics. So 2s.
Oh yeah, +1/-1. Yeah.
Yeah. Exploding 6.
This is where I would have liked a transhuman here. If I hadn't had to, if I didn't re-roll that,
so you don't
this
CP.
is where I would have transhumaned
And then 2s.
to keep these alive.
We rolling everything because Monclar thingy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. 4s. Fail 3. 2 damage each.
Yes.
Feel no pain, 6 up. 1 lives.
Oh.
Now he dies, and then the second guy dies. So 2 die.
Okay. So then the it's got the plasma on him and then the flamer. So the plasma hits with an explosion. Bosh.
Oh yeah.
And then 2s. 2 wounds.
2. Oh, that's big.
6 ups. Nope.
3 each.
First one goes down, and the second one survives. Takes 1 wound. 6,
Oh,
6,
what?
4.
No.
So 1 dies and takes 1 wound.
Okay, well at least I got the flamer. Thermoneutronic. D6 + 2. 6 shots. 2s. Look at that!
Oh yeah.
Bam. Why is the
That's it's good that it's a
Why is the
flamer that rolls to
thermneutronic
hit
better?
because
Yeah.
it gives you chances to get explosions.
That's why the thermoneutronic's better. And then 4's reroll. He's good, man. Like precision.
Yeah,
on
that
hunter
guy
and
is
stuff.
really good.
So that is 6 wounds.
Until someone does that, he's good.
All right, damage 2
Go
each.
through. The first one. And the second guy. Ah! Oh!
5.
To the wound. To the wound.
Just as planned.
To the wound.
Okay, so because he cleared that, then I have a bit more freedom here.
Okay.
So I have to kill that sand god if I want to get peace. The sand priest guy.
Yep.
So he had a 3-up save, you said, right?
Yep, 3 up save.
So I'll put the cyclics into him.
Okay.
I'm kind of worried about that heroic intervention. Oh, you had a CP on you. You had a CP, so you can't heroic intervene. So I might as well just put everything into him. Not
just
to
make
be,
sure he dies.
Not to be afraid. I thought you had the CP left. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Wait, got everything, dude. What's he got?
He's got 2 cyclics. He's hitting on 2s, right? No rerolls, and then you can't.
He's got 1 wound.
It feels really bad to put everything into him, like really
Yeah.
bad.
What have you got? 2 cyclics and
2 cyclics, a plasma, and a airburst.
oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So I think.
But didn't the Vanguard vets had a dinghy on them, didn't they? A counter. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're within 9.
I'm within 9.
Whoever you
so
want
it's
then,
fine.
Sangard or Vanguard. I wouldn't put everything into him.
That
Just put the
priest, has he
cyclics
got
into
3
him.
up save?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put a cyclic. I'd
Cyclic.
put the cyclic and the AFP into him, and then I put the plasmas and the.
But if he
other
doesn't
cyclic
die,
into him.
I don't get decisive action.
That's buggered up, so you've got to be risky now, right? As soon as something goes against you, you
Wait,
try and make it up.
-4 is a 3-up save, right?
Sorry?
Yeah. Okay. So I put the plasma and a cyclic at him,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll put
A cyclic and
a
the
cyclic
AFP.
in the AFP. Which one
So
do I
you're
want
hitting
to
on
away?
2s,
Yeah.
right? You're hitting on
Yeah.
2s, and then you're wounded on 2s, and you've got to re-roll for being Farsight. Just put the plasma into him.
Dan.
If he rolls 1/6, he
If I-
survives.
If he has a 6-up save and a
What a
3-up save.
stupid
I thought
idea.
it went straight through his arms.
-4.
-4, -3. Are we content?
I'm content.
Oh, be risky. Do it.
No. God, Dan, that's a stupid
No.
idea.
No, cyclic and plasma there. He needs to die for points, and then the other 2 I'll go with the Vanguard because if I get lucky and kill one, they can run away.
Okay.
And you can't have CP, so I'd rather do that. So,
Okay.
we'll start with the plasma.
Dan's ideas, man.
Watch. The
2s.
plasma will kill him.
Hits.
Watch.
Wounds.
Wounds?
If he rolls a 6, then you can leave.
It's a 6.
Dan,
Money.
Dan,
Behave.
told
It's
you,
a 6, bro.
told you.
Told you, mate.
You never
Your
trust
plan
Dan.
would have failed
Never
so hard.
trust
That
Dan.
would have cost him all of decisive action right there.
Yep.
Because he has to
Well,
hold 3.
I still have to kill you with a cyclic, so
Oh, yeah.
2s, 3 hits, explosion. Okay, this is good. And then
2s.
2s for the reroll if needs be. Okay, yeah, 4.
Okay. 4
4
up.
thoughts. Damage 2.
Fails
Failed
2.
2, so 4 damage.
He goes down.
See, Dan? See what happens when you put an extra amount of gun in?
No, definitely right call. If you listened to Dan
No.
I would have been like, what
Well, I was
an
expecting
idiot.
to roll a 6 to hit for the plasma, so then you get 2 hits.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, he'll just roll.
I'll just roll 2
You
sixes.
roll 2 sixes.
Rolled 1, I can roll another, mate.
All right. So we'll start with the other cyclic in there.
Uh-huh.
3 hits. 3 wounds into the Vanvits.
Into the Vanguard vets. 1 dies.
Okay. And then we'll do the AFP.
Yep.
3 shots. 2 hits. That's good enough. And then 3 to wound. 1 wound, 1 reroll because I haven't failed one yet. 1 wound, -2.
Oh, that's the Dominator thing, isn't it? He's okay.
But you did hit, so you're still -4. So you could have
Yep.
won.
So -4 and -1 for losing him.
5.
So -5. That's okay.
Oh,
I think Vanguard vets are
lead.
leadership 9.
So,
9 -5 is 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty much all my shooting. So it's just possible. Can
He's
I
got
get in
combat, doesn't
combat
he?
while still also being on the objective? That is my question.
I don't believe so.
I don't know. Yeah, because
I think you have to touch the wall to go
'Cause
into
you're
combat
touching
with me.
the
Because
wall,
now
yeah.
it's only a 1-inch rule.
Yeah.
2-inch rule is
You'd
gone.
have been alright.
Yeah, you would have been alright
You'd
before.
have been alright yesterday.
I don't think I can risk it because these guys are 17 away and they're closer, so I'd have to consolidate that way if I get off.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get back up.
So
to
if I can't combat,
if you
then I
come
can't.
into, if you charge him, he's closer for your consolidation. So
Yeah.
you'll lose 4 points on decisive action
to
for
get
killing
one to get
a,
one.
a 1 or 2
1
Vanguard
point.
vets, and that's it.
So I think there's no other real combat for me to do. Like
Yeah, and I can't hardly intervene.
Although I do have a CP.
Ooh, what does that do?
Well, I could suicide a suit in.
Over the explosion, that'd be funny as hell.
Because you have 4 guys at most.
Don't do
right?
that.
Why?
If you send that suit in and he suicides and he kills the 2 crew.
Yeah, but no, I just have to stay out of 3 of the crew. So.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
you,
Okay.
you only have 4 guys, so I have 5.
Yeah.
So if I do this and then you pile in and get into them, I'll still hold the objective. Because if not, you're just going to kill them anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
if I charge the suit in, I can't. I fell back, right? There's no fallback in chance.
Oh yes, he fell back.
Oh.
Yes. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, but I fell back, so I can't. All right, well that's basically it. I don't think I can do much else.
Yeah. So I owe
Um,
you morale on the Vanguard vets.
You do?
They're okay with the 3.
Yes, they are.
They're at least leadership 8.
So there's no R&D is not a secondary that exists in this game. So I will get 4 points for decisive action. I'll get 2 points for the bonus. It's turn 3, yeah. 2. And then I don't know what I'm on for no prisoners. Have I got maybe like another point or something?
Oh yes. So you were on what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're on 7, 8. So you got 2
8.
extra.
2 extra. We have reached 20.
And no rund.
No,
Because they got butchered.
There's no one.
Butchered!
They got butchered. They got very butchered. Yeah, so it's looking quite close now, I think, because you're going to get a 12. No, you're
No, it's going to get 4.
No,
He's gonna
I'd
get
get 4.
four.
So
Imagine.
basically, I think you're safe to call it there, probably, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, you'll just get your max
You're going to
primary.
get
Yeah.
6 on your primary.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we just
I'll
max
get
your
another
primary,
6 on the
You're
primary.
going to max your primary.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
stop that.
And has that maxed it? Yeah, that's
I
definitely
can't
maxed
stop
it. Because basically, I'd get 4, and they would just advance back behind there for a 6, and then last turn I'd get my
So,
last 2 or 3 points
funnily
on
enough, you
that.
get
So that
a point for Fear of the Lost.
you kill my death company.
I killed it.
Yeah. So I would have got a point Fury of the Lost, and I would get 2 banners at the start of this turn as well.
Yes.
There, and I'll definitely get 4 on Relentless Assault as well.
That's for sure.
Because all they're going to do is my Sanguinary Guard are just going to basically kill the commander, and these guys are just going to jump over the wall and kill the crew, and
Of
that's
course,
it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do that. So Sangard they'll shoot this guy,
Yes.
or whatever, and charge the commander, and they'll just charge the crew, and that's it. Just to steal that primary off Aaron again, and then I'm just going to do standstill. That is it. I'm literally looking to kill
Just gotta
3 crew.
move them
onto the middle objective.
So Aaron doesn't score that one.
Exactly. So they would just stand on this side so they can't get early intervened. And then that's no primary there, just this one.
Yeah.
So Aaron would only get 4.
I will get 4 for primary.
Yeah, in his turn 4.
Which is here. Hold 1. And I will get the bonus 2.
You
but
will
it's still
guarantee
1.
get the bonus 2.
And then
Prisoners would go up
I don't
by...
think I can get decisive. I'd have to keep.
Killing 2 would put that up, and then another 2. So prisoners would go by 2 more. Oh, he'd get to
Whoa.
10, which means he'll get the 2
Bang.
bonus points, and he'll go to
Yeah.
12. Because I was like, maybe if I just keep these 10 safe, you can't get it. But that's perfectly. He's tabled my whole army except for 5 infiltrators and 5 incursors, and he's still got a hammerhead, 2 commanders left after I charge him. A hammerhead, 2 commanders, suit unit, and a riptide. He's still got like 800 points alive.
Yeah.
And I've got 200. But I've sacrificed my army basically there, guys,
Yeah.
to play the game.
Yeah.
To just deny all the points. Because like that's the thing, the retrieve data is just not going to happen now. Like that's done.
So let's say you table it. So Aaron will score 12.
He'll score 12 at the end.
Yeah, I'd have to hold these 3.
Yeah, so Aaron would
You
score
will do
12 at the very end,
Yeah.
and he would get 2 bonus points.
Yes.
And he would get decisive action for both the next 2 turns.
Yeah.
8
presumably
and
that's killed.
so, yeah, so he'll just kill that and he'll take this. So he'll get all of that. But because retrieve no data is down on 0.
I can't
Yeah, and that's without me getting obviously the 2 banners at the start of turn 5 and the 2 at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I'd get because I wouldn't be able to get any more relentless assault because
There's no way you can catch up there.
So
yeah,
77,
72 by 25 points. And all I've got alive, literally at the end of the game then, is 5 infiltrators and 5
I
incursors.
probably have
Because that gets munched.
this will be alive probably, and then this will probably
He's
die.
alive.
He's alive. They're alive.
Both of these 2 are alive, and your hammerhead's alive,
Yeah,
and
because you
he's
have to
alive.
have to kill these guys.
I'll
So.
basically just kill those 2, and that's it. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm completely spent. He will just wipe them out, and these guys will wipe whatever killed the commander. He'll just shoot and kill him, and then it's just the 3 Vanguard veterans hiding behind that ruin that the hammerhead touches and wipes.
And shoots, yeah. It's good.
Good game, bro.
Good game, bro.
So that's
Very
it,
fun.
man. Like literally, Aaron's still got like half his army on the board,
Yeah.
and I've only got 2 5-man units of Marines. But like you saw there, guys, I just went immense pressure and tried to get on the board as hard as I could. And look how many primaries I've denied.
Yeah.
So in the game, that's if Aaron just gets 14 on the last turn, he's only got 28 total. 28 total. So I've dropped him
and that's the thing.
17 primaries.
Yeah.
And 17, if you take 17, like add 17 onto his score, he's on like 69. He's right behind me.
Yeah.
And then it's literally just run.
Yeah.
So it was all primary denial and run. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what a great game, bro.
Honestly,
Awesome.
really, really good.
Let's go to the end game talk, guys. Hey, that was an awesome game.
Yeah.
Towards the end, that got really interesting on how was happening on the board state, right?
For sure.
The points, I think after the first 2 turns, we could see where the
Yeah.
points were going because like I had a few key units that survived sometimes in points where they shouldn't have survived. And it got
Yes.
me a few extra, quite a lot extra primary that maybe I shouldn't have gotten. So that was quite key. But we could see where the points were going. But the board state,
for
the
sure.
models on the board, you were wiping
Everything
left,
was
right,
getting
and center.
killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's true what you said, that because you had your forward deploy early on in the game, you took the board.
Yeah.
And my army powers up turn 3. So
Yeah.
it was very hard
So I
for
just
me,
tried to put that early pressure on
which
you.
you did perfectly. Drop
Yeah.
the primary, push me in my corner, and be like, yeah, I'm going to get tabled, but then I'm not going to get any points. You know? So I think that worked really well. But honestly, if you look at the massacre that happened.
Oh
throughout the
yeah,
game, it
man!
was
So
good.
much died.
So much.
Guys, I had 5 infiltrators and 5 incursors
Yeah.
left at the end of that game.
Yeah.
What a fantastic game, man! And you had like 800 points left.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I'm pretty happy that I killed like 1,300 points with just a pure combat army, like going in there,
Absolutely.
chipping away at them. It was just the pressure. I think putting that amount of pressure on early on and scoring the primaries very well, but also denying them.
For
So
sure.
I think denying them was a big part of it, wasn't it?
And I think because I put a lot on my list more for the damage, things like target lock and everything,
Yeah.
I missed out on invulns and defensive abilities. So when you hit a unit, it died.
Yes.
And there was nothing that could stop it
Yes,
like that.
exactly.
You know?
So yeah, proper happy with that. I'm happy with how the Blood Angels got on the first time on the channel in how long.
Oh, yeah.
It was cool to see a Riptide on the channel after so long. And the
Always
first time we've had a Hammerhead on. So we've got some
Love
new
Hammerhead.
additions, man. That Riptide coming on. Having the Hammerhead
Yeah.
that we've not had on the channel before because it's only just been painted up like a couple of weeks ago. So having that was great. Getting my Death Company Intercessors back out. I loved that. I think that was
I've never seen
fantastic.
them. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And the Libby Dread?
Yeah, and the
The
Libby
Libby
Dread. I
Dread.
got the Libby Dread back out, so it's pretty cool. I'm really happy to be playing with them again. I need to be adding some more Death Company on jump packs and also some Assault Marines because Assault Marines are really key units. And Lamarties. I like Lamarties. He's got the Death Company keyword. He can help out with Fury of the Lost. So I need to be putting him in. But as we say, we're adding things to all the armies that we own slowly. And yeah, what a fantastic game, bro.
Absolutely amazing game.
What a
Thank you so much.
fantastic
Thank you.
game. No worries, mate. Thank you for coming on the channel.
Always.
Absolutely fantastic to have you, bro. Welcome anytime. And guys, if you've watched this far and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notifications bell just below or over there so you know each time we release one of these videos. And like I said before, if you enjoy our content and you'd like more additional exclusive content, amazing discounts off our web store, or if you like what we do here and you'd just like to support the channel, then please head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. What are you waiting for? And we'll catch you next week with another Freeview Battle Report. Bye guys.
Bye.
Live stream Warhammer 40k games, meta analysis, tournament reports. Hi guys, I'm Manny. I am one of the co-founders of Glasshammer Gaming. I'm one of the current top 5 ranked ITC players in the world, and I play for my international team, Team England, and we are the current reigning world champions. So we started Glasshammer Gaming at the start because we play a very high level, and we realized that a lot of content creators online were more narrative and not really focused on the competitive aspect of the game, and we thought it'd be really cool if we made battle reports, live streams and tactics videos to help players improve in their competitive game, and also for people who are looking to start getting into competitive play, help them along the way and give them some tips. We also have an elite service, and if you join up you get more in-depth meta-analysis, competitive tournament reports, and even bigger discounts on our store, which are incredible in the first place, and you're basically getting some of the best discounts in the world. If you join up, you also get access to our Discord server, where there are lots of like-minded people who also want to be very competitive and play to the best of their ability, and you'll be added in there with all of them. There are different channels for every army, every faction, so you can talk to other players who play the same armies as you and improve together.